Hey, it's the Watchalong. Liverpool are apparently playing a game of football, but really, who gives a shit? We're playing Europa League football next year. That will sort itself out in due course. The more pressing thing is that there's a chance Everton get relegated today. So we are going to have our eyes across as much of the relegation fight, as well, of course, as Liverpool and their trip down to St Mary's for the slightly changed team for the Reds as well. So there's definitely plenty of stuff to be interested in what they're doing, but in terms of things mattering, the biggest part of Liverpool's is that it will be Roberto Firmino and James Milner's final start and appearances for the club. There's a big moment for those, and this could also be the last time we see Everton ever play in the Premier League, because I just don't see a world where if they go down, they're ever coming back up again.
Yeah, they might go into freefall.
They're about to become the new Sunderland, which is, let's be honest, hilarious. So yeah, we'll keep you updated with all the Premier League scores because sadly there is nothing to play for the Reds other than a bit of pride. We hope they do play for the pride, and I hope they do succeed in delivering that pride. And we'll get a little bit of entertainment. But yes, promises to be a fascinating afternoon of football, if not necessarily at St Mary's.
It's such a dead rubber that we're not even on the telly in England, which is really unusual for us on the last day of the season.
What's doubly annoying about it is that we were looking at it earlier on in the week. It was we're not on telly. That's a bit daft. And then of course they announced the extra couple of games are on the red button. They're all the ones that are relevant, and right at the death. And we could have been televised. There could have been something to play for. There isn't. It felt like the season ended on Thursday. Let's be perfectly clear on this. But we are.
Nice one, Frank.
Yeah, Frank Lampard, you fucking loser. So we will have a good chat. Plenty to interact with us on. If you have any thoughts, feelings, we'll have some general chat and conversation around the Reds because why not? It's what we do. And we'll have a good old relaxing afternoon of a dead rubber Liverpool game and hopefully watching the Blue Shine get
Peter
relegated.
You see that?
No. Right, before we crack on with something, very, very brief break from us, just to remind you of an amazing project we've got coming up this summer, and then we'll crack into kick-off, eh? See you in a sec. Can you describe Bobby Firmino in one word?
Legend. It's pretty standard though, isn't it? It's not great, but he is, isn't he?
Yes. That 3-episode documentary series is coming out this June. I'm more excited about talking about that than I am talking about the Reds at the moment. In general, you've seen there Jordan Henderson's in there. I've done a few of the interviews. We've got a lot of brilliant people talking about the career of Bobby Firmino, taking it all the way back to Brazil, into Hoffenheim, and then of course going on to being the best in the world. That is going to be streaming. Episode 1 is going to be available for free. It's going to be an early release on Redmen Plus, and 2 and 3 are going to be Redmen Plus exclusives. So if you go to redmenplus.com and sign up now, not only will you get all of our season wrap-up content, all of the brilliant transfer content we're going to be doing, because let's be honest, no matter what happens, it's going to be a huge summer in the transfer market for Liverpool, even if it's not a huge summer in the transfer market, because there's going to be no end of stuff to talk about, and we're going to have you covered on all of that stuff.
Is the code still going as well?
The code is still going, yeah. So if you want to get an entire year of Redmen Plus at 50% off, it's a ludicrous offer we're handing out. But you know what? We want to deliver some positivity right at the back end of a disappointing season. Sign up as a Club Captain yearly subscription and use the code YEAR, Y-E-A-R, and get 50% off. So instead of £50 for a whole year, it's just £25, which is scandalous. We're going to be calling an end to that probably in the next day or so. So one last chance for you to get a huge 50% discount off Redmen Plus. You'll get that Bobby Firmino documentary series, and this time next year when we're challenging for everything again, including the Europa League, we will have you covered all that entire journey, that entire ride, all up front and all sorted. Right. I don't really know what more to say about this because I think the team's interesting. I think it's good that we're giving Kelleher the game. I don't know how many of these appearances, Bobby Firmino and Milner, defo, last time playing for Liverpool, but then there's others like Matip and Kelleher. Tsimikas could be the last time we watch any of these lads play for Liverpool, but equally it could be this is a sign of the future things to come.
Yeah, it will be. I think, you know, you can throw maybe Joe Gomez into that list.
Yes.
Obviously, there's rumours about him moving forwards and stuff as well, isn't there? So, what's that, 5 players who it could be? Obviously, Jürgen did come out, didn't he, and said, like, unless we get a massive offer, we're not selling Queven. So it looks like Kelleher will be around next season, and I think that's probably the right call. There is that sort of cheapskate in me that thinks, well, FSG are cheap and maybe they'd sell Kelleher for 30 million quid or whatever, because you might be able to buy a more influential squad player. You definitely, I don't think, will be able to buy a better second choice goalkeeper. But you could use 30 million to buy someone who's going to have more impact on the pitch over the course of a full season. I wouldn't want that to be the case. That would really set alarm bells ringing, to be honest, if FSG are thinking like that. But I wouldn't put it past them either, to be perfectly honest.
Absolutely. Sunil Sray with the super chat says, let's have some mass debates today.
I'm a masturbator.
You're a mass debater. Nigel Jones is trying to first team. Oh, where's the board? Thanks, Aaron. Aaron's going to get the board. I'm going to write Nigel Jones's, brilliant, Paul, name on it. We are underway at Goodison Park. We are probably underway at St Mary's as well. However, you know, this is the world that we're living in right now. Well done, Aaron. You're doing a bang-up job. Thank you so much. Lovely stuff. Go ahead.
Oh, nice throw as well there, isn't it?
Nailed.
Wait, whoa. So that was Nigel Jones.
License reviewing in Hong Kong, Chris.
Nigel Jones, welcome to First Teamer. Thank you so much. Kieran O has been a member for 32 months. Says thanks so much for the hard work, boys. You'll never walk alone. Did you get Nigel Jones yet?
Nigel
Hawks,
Jones,
the man, the legend, the one, the only.
He's now gone to
Scott
like this single
Hawks.
name thing, yeah.
I know.
Like
And
Prince.
to be fair, like, he owns it. He's gifted 10 Redmen TV memberships to people, so thank you very much for that. Do we put the names of those people on the boards? We can do if you want, but we might run out of space pretty quickly. Andy Apses will be back, boys. Huge summer needed, though. You'll never walk alone. He's been a member for 16
We are
months.
underway at St Mary's, and it is, as predicted by me, Joe Gomez, left centre-half, Joel Matip, right centre-half, as we see. Whether it remains the box formation, given that Trent is currently in the DM, I would suspect, Chris, that it is.
Very much looks like that, doesn't it? It is a really interesting one, isn't it? Because you've been saying this for, it's got to be over a year now. And his skill set does suit either, doesn't it? Sorry.
Mohamed Salah, miscontrol on that right-hand touchline. It was a booming ball from Trent over the top.
God, I'm going to miss this kid.
Yeah. Did Scott do the super chat? We got this one.
did.
Scott Hawks, thank you as always for all your content and the community. It's needed even more in seasons like this, YNWA. Thank you so much, Scott. Yeah, no, that's one thing I'd say is Southampton look to get out of Liverpool's press and goes back to Gomez. Look, we're coming from our 13th anniversary this summer of being on YouTube. We'd sacked Rafa Benitez and Roy Hodgson was coming in. We've been through worse times than this and come out the other side. So we're very used to dealing with Liverpool not being good and a bit of misery and what have you. So we got you covered in good times and in bad times. I hope you all know that. So yeah, thank you so much to Scott.
Right. What would you say? We're probably only a minute behind.
Maybe. Yeah, yeah. Everton are 2 minutes 33 in and we're 1 minute 24 in. Thereabouts. Fingers crossed, it's only that. James Milner tries to take a quick throw in. We've got this thing going on where we've got both games on in front of us, and you're right, that Everton one is really distracting. It's really distracting.
Before we went live, I was like, I've got this thing where I can only watch the telly that's nearest to me. So like if I'm doing 2 screens at home and I've got an iPad here and something on the telly, I literally just watch the iPad, at which point I may as well not have 2 screens, just put that one on the television. And the Everton one's there. It's a game that actually matters. How are you not looking at that? I mean, Everton nearly scored a minute ago.
Yeah, Joe Gomez fed it into Salah, then he tried a quick ball through to James Milner. Poor ball from Salah, goes out for a throw into Southampton in the left back position for them. Liverpool attacking from left to right in this game. Trent high up on the right hand side, going to take this throw in. He's got Bobby, Milner and Salah all around him. Little darting run from Curtis Jones, try and get him behind. And instead he goes long and back, and Joe Gomez under pressure volleys it over Simicas's head and out for a Southampton.
We're beating Leeds already. Harry Kane scored after 2 minutes.
Oh, has he?
That'll be filtering through to Goodison Park. Oh, Jürgen looks great in that white shirt, doesn't he?
Doesn't he? Just ready
Just
for
loving
some
life.
rolls there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a little birthday badge or something on there.
Good touch from the German manager there as well, bringing it under his control, gives the Shimikas throw-in taken. Gomez to Matip, and Liverpool have the ball at the back. So yeah, positive result for Everton so far then. Tottenham Hotspur. Fabinho tries to dink it over the top in behind. Don McCarthy will go and claim that. Jahan Abachu says, I really get pissed off at Jones. Why? Why does he like? Has he shagged your mum or something? I mean, which is understandable, but even so, I'd be probably feeling reasonably privileged.
Decent claim to fame.
Yeah. Southampton come down the left-hand side, cross into the box, charge down, and it will be I want to say corner, but no, maybe it comes off their guy, and it's a goal kick to Liverpool instead. Right, let me get the other footy scores up.
I don't think anything else has happened yet, mate. It is just 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur in the other games. So far, Fabinho on the ball now, plays it out wide to the left-hand side. Timmy.
Simicast under pressure, gives it back to Gomez. And in turn, back to Queven Kelleher. It's good to see Kelleher. He just hasn't had enough game time this season. He's one of the ones who's really fallen foul of that domestic crapness. Yeah, absolutely. Salah battling with Walker Peters. He's won it back. He's inside the box. Oh, the defender just got a toe on it and turned it back to the goalie.
He's just so good, Kelleher. He's just a real safe pair of hands. And for a young goalkeeper, you've never really...
Could you give it any more cliched respect to him?
I totally meant it. I don't know if I've ever felt like this about a young goalkeeper before. He comes across like he's more experienced than he is. And it's just because he's good.
Big dick energy, we call that, Chris.
Okay, sounds
He's got big dick energy as Queven Kelleher. Plays with an assurance.
I like to think he's got a really good aura about him, and he's learned that off.
That's what
Allison.
big dick energy is.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's an air of confidence about you that comes with knowing you've got the biggest wang in the room.
Is that right? Not that you are the biggest wang in the room.
Or both. When you've got that, you also tend to be that as well. Ball out to the left-hand side of the pool, doing some defending. Trent back in the right-back area. He's been jumped past in the inside. Southampton coming forward. Nice little spin turn. They maintain possession. Good football, good possession here around the edge of Liverpool's 18-yard box. Looking to build Liverpool good numbers back inside the box to defend now. Just want to chase to the byline. They've kept it in with the ball across. It's going to go all the way over everyone. And Liverpool can tidy up and come away. Curtis Jones, presumably really pissing that guy off from before as he passes the ball to Gomez. Gomez to Matip. He's got a ball down the line. Yeah, James Milner gets it. Gets his head up. Lovely little ball inside to Trent. Trent sends one to the top for Salah to chase down. Needs the afterburners. Doesn't get there. But he will get a throw in for Liverpool. Lianco got there.
Score updates. There are no more score updates. It is still just 1-0 in the Tottenham Leeds game to Tottenham, and that is it.
Bobby Firmino, Jones, Simicast. Going to whip that ball in straight into the hands of Alex.
What's going on here with Villa? Oh, Villa have just scored a goal against Brighton.
Villa 1 at Brighton 0. That will impact the race for the Europa League. We could really do with Unai Emery not being in the Europa League next season, Chris.
Yeah, he tends to win it, doesn't he?
Yep. Or is that? Oh, actually saying that. No, it's the
conference.
The conference league.
So if Villa win, they'll keep Tottenham out of it, won't they? Is that right?
Oh, it's Tottenham. Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Mad when you consider there's no Liverpool, Tottenham, or Chelsea getting through into the Champions League places like it. That is pretty wild season.
Yeah, ball whipped in from Southampton again, overhit all the way to the back, far end of the pitch, near side of your picture, right by the corner flag. Southampton gather it. Keep possession, try to. Salah cuts out that backwards ball. Can he find a pass? No, he's just going to drive himself. He's going to keep running down a blind alley and then eventually give up the ball, which is what happens when you do that.
Just had a massive super chat from Matthew Daniels, $49.99 US. Thank you so much, Matthew. Thank you, Redmen, for another season of watch-longs that are miles better than any network commentators. Up the Reds, up the Redmen, mate, that means a lot. And Charlotte Hardy as well, thank you so much. You sent £9.99 in. Thanks for being there during this difficult season and keeping us all going. Hopefully we can end on a high. Thank you for the love, appreciate it. We obviously love what we do, and part of that is because of the community that has popped up around Redmen TV and stuff. So having people who support us week in, week out, whether it's me and Paul on a show or whether it's Dan and Steve or any number of people, Chloe on there, that the support's absolutely unbelievable, and we appreciate every super chat, every comment, every like, every share. We just had another £50 from Chig. Josh as well. Chig, thank you so much. Hi Paul and Chris, thanks for your coverage this season. I have a question for you. Are we being too hard on FSG for the long-term plan for Liverpool? Do we want to be a club built up gradually, or do we want to be hated like Chelsea or Man City? First off, thank you so much for the support, not just today, Josh, but all season long and over the last, I don't know, however many seasons now. I was speaking to one of our members who's in the chat, actually, Ben Pryor.
We saw Ben Pryor
for the first time. I know, it was mad.
The hero of lockdown, Ben Pryor.
It was just like, because you feel like you get to know these people, and like obviously you put your own sort of face to people and stuff. So to see Ben in person was great, and you know, Josh, it'd be lovely to meet you one day. And to answer your question, then for me, we've been too hard on FSG for the long-term plan for Liverpool. FSG's long-term plan for Liverpool, whether you like it or not, is to buy it up and to sell it. Now, whether that happens in 5 years or 1 year or 20 years, it was always going to be the plan. They didn't buy Liverpool for any other reason than to sell it further down the line. And they might win things and trophies and stuff on the way. So I don't think I'm being harsh on them for having that vision for Liverpool. And I do want Liverpool to be built, not gradually, I want Liverpool to be built the right way. Gradually could mean quickly or slowly. And I definitely don't want Liverpool to be hated like Chelsea or Manchester City. Well, we are anyway.
I'd rather be hated because we've won stuff, and sometimes it's enough. You know what I mean? People just wanted to win it at all costs, and that's fine, isn't it? I agree on this. You know, the FSG stuff is, Arsenal won up against Wolves. They've been sound.
A little bit of a high press here. A little bit of high press here.
Oh my word, Southampton at 6s and 7s at the back. Liverpool's press all over them like a rash.
What
and Diogo Jota at
Trafford. To him on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Wild. 10 minutes gone. Southampton 0, Liverpool 1, and Chris Pajak passing out from the back. Southampton are relegated. I don't know if anyone's told you this. This is probably why.
What's he doing? Look, just turns it blind. Mate, he's not even... No. He is in the wrong colour kit. You do not want to pass to him. Not him, not there, not now. Thank you very much. 1-0. I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Is that
was it 45?
It's Romeo Lavia, who's been linked with Liverpool. Yeah, well, maybe he's getting ahead of himself.
Yeah, first assist for the club.
Oh, Diogo Jota with another goal for the Reds. Just incredible form in this back end of the season. And there you go, Southampton 0, Liverpool 1. 10 minutes and a bit played. Super. Yeah, look, I've done the FSG stuff to death. I can't really talk too much more about it, and because I'm just so fucking tired of it. But I was on the overlap the other week, and Gary Neville tried to say that they're as bad as the Glazers, and he said like Jurgen Klopp is basically covering for them with the same way that Fergie did, and in some regards I actually do agree with that, because the big test is going to be when Jurgen moves on, and what happens after that. How much of that success is down to just Jurgen being the manager? But also, Gary Neville had also said in the same show that they inherited one of the best stadiums in the world, one of the best training facilities in the world, and one of the best squads and all this kind of stuff.
Wait, are you talking about Man United?
Man United. And my point on this is the FSG didn't. They inherited Anfield that blatantly needed upgrading or moving on from. Training facilities that were stuck in the last century, and a squad that was basically a Europa League squad. Now you could argue we're about to be a Europa League squad again, but
it ain't a Europa League squad though.
Yeah, they've done. The things that got Liverpool to the level I don't think can be underestimated. I don't think you get to play with hindsight and what might have happened all the years. Liverpool got the success they got. To think that there might have been more success for trying it a different way is I don't know, it's a path to madness, that, isn't it? You know.
Oh, I think Chelsea have this season have proved that it's not all about the money, is it? I'm very much a split personality on FSG, and I've been for a little while now. I'm thankful for everything that they've done for the football club, barring the obvious missteps, which I don't need to go through again, because they've made loads of them. But they've built Liverpool with shrewd hiring of people into a commercial behemoth, into a footballing behemoth, into a data behemoth. You know, they hired Jurgen Klopp. The Glazers inherited Sir Alex Ferguson. Like there is a very different starting point there. Do I want them to spend more on the first team? Oh. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, lovely football from Liverpool. Bobby Firmino linking up there, and so they didn't quite get in the end. Sorry, carry on.
Do I want them to spend more on the first team? Yeah, absolutely. Of course I do, because that's ultimately what I watch week in, week out, and I want them to be the best that they possibly can be. Have they made mistakes collectively with everybody who's working at the top at Liverpool Football Club? It's probably more the people who've been working at the top, to be honest. Certainly if you look at last season's summer transfer business, you know, it was poor. You know, we've spent a lot of money on Darwin Núñez, we got Arthur Melo in, we got Carvalho in, you know, and these signings haven't particularly hit the ground running. That's not FSG's fault. They spent 75 million on Darwin Núñez and he didn't hit the ground running. So, you know, do I think they've probably taken them as far as they can? Yeah, I wish I hadn't glanced at that Everton screen then. I've got a feeling...
Ooh, ball played in. McCarthy punches it clear. Curtis Jones, Kostas Tsimikas, Trent Alexander-Arnold again picks it up on the edge of the centre circle. Ball played through the middle. Fabinho in. Roberto Firmino dances. Pass one, pass two. Unexpected goalkeeper. Roberto Firmino has scored for Liverpool in his final appearance for the football club, and what a beauty it was. Skill, majestic dribbling, and a wonderful finish through the goalkeeper's legs. Oh yes, si senor, indeed.
Honestly, Paul, like we both glanced over there and saw it was 2-0 for me, at the exact same time, and that didn't take any of the enjoyment out of it, because I'm like, how does he score for me at 1, 2, 3? Oh, he's scrambling on a fucking Megs in your face, Wales. Bobby. Fucking die. Have that. Oh, I think he just. Oh, mate. I mean, just what a guy. What a guy. And you know he's going to spend up the rest of the game trying to set up Mo Salah for a goal now.
Yep.
He's got his.
Oh, Alex McCarthy.
Hey,
shut those.
In fact. Look at him. He's running on the floor.
It's like watching two people simultaneously trying to do that. The kid from The Exorcist backward crab walking thing. It's mad. There you go.
Doesn't get much better.
Southampton 0, Liverpool 2. Bobby fucking Firmino. Here comes Southampton now. Theo Walcott stands one up. It's Trent against 2. Oh, my word. Liverpool got away with one there.
Right, sorry, Paul. We've got quite a few super chats coming in here. Aaron Carroll Moran. Have a cold one on me, lads. Cheers for making this horrible season bearable. Much love. You'll never walk alone, JFT 97. We will do. Thank you very much as soon as the season's over. Hopefully celebrate a Bobby Firmino hat-trick today. Lee Thomas, 199. 10 years a subscriber. Thanks, lads and Redmen team. Veronica has sent us £2. Thank you so much, Veronica. RYSWA. Thank you, Redmen, for another season. There's comfort in knowing that we're in this together, whether there's a good season or not where we want to be next season, but Dublin is going to be a blast. Indeed it is. Nigel Jones, $5 Australian. One good thing about Final Day in Australia, it's a good excuse for a late night, and there's always a bucket load of goals. It does look like there's going to be a bucket load of goals, and it does look like we're not going to be turning the last game off of the season this time around. A la Stoke a few years ago, Mr. Machin. Bradley Hubbard's been a member for 7 months.
You fucking know, you're an oldie.
Next year, top 4, Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Newcastle, and he believes Liverpool are going to be the champions. Oh my God. CZ Red, or CZ Red. Season might have been crap, but you guys have kept us all entertained. Thank you so much. It was great meeting you guys at the Everton match at Anfield. Hope it's the EPL derby. The last EPL derby match for a while. That was $30. My word. And Trick Josh again. All right, people, let's have some score predictions. I'll go 5-0 Liverpool. I'm going to say that this game has been far too exciting so far. We're going to get another goal within 4 minutes. It's going to be Mo Salah, and then it's just going to end 3-0.
Absolutely, I'll take that. Jody says, cheers for everything this season, lads. Si, senor. Thank you so much, Jody. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. You guys are brilliant. Honestly, I'm feeling more emotional about the comments and super chats and stuff than the games. Actually, I'm watching Roberto Firmino potentially score his last goal for Liverpool. And you guys have nearly got me to fucking tears. Sharpie Paul, you really need to get back on Sky with that Nicole. She was scandalous with some of them opinions. Yeah, I know, but like you're trying to compare Arsenal after one good season to a Liverpool season team that won everything was always a bit of an uphill climb for her. Unfortunately, she was boss. Southampton keep the ball in their half and forced to retreat just inside their own, inside their own half, I should say. Playing it around the back. Curtis Jones putting the pressure on. He's going to chase Alex McCarthy down, who volleys the ball long down the pitch, and Trent does well to knock the ball back towards Liverpool. Fabinho, under intense pressure, grabbed all over the place by Lavia there.
Fuming as well.
Fumes with the referee, and should do, really. That was definitely a foul on Fab. Trent back in, having to do some defending once again, gets skipped by. The more I see situations where Trent has to go to right back, the more I'm reminded that it would be nice for us to find a solution where he just didn't have to have those responsibilities anymore. He's obviously he's had some brilliant moments when he's come back in and done some great defending. That's a goal. It's a goal for Southampton, but yeah, there you go. Not quite as watertight as we would hope Liverpool would be. Ball coming towards that back post.
It's good football by Southampton, isn't it? They work it from right to left really well, and you know, you were just talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold being at that right stick, and once again a team's found two men over there. You can see it now, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, he knows there's one person there, but Ward-Prowse is lurking, and at this point Trent's looking at a man in front of him.
Yeah, well, Trent's got three men to mark there.
That's not Trent's fault, that, mate. He's got to go to the man inside the penalty area, and you've got to wonder where the midfielders are ahead of him, and you've got to wonder why Matip was drawn across as well, and the ball might even come off Trent Alexander-Arnold a touch there, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it does. Comes off his studs maybe. This is what Liverpool need to get better at, is understanding that that's how teams are going to attack us, and they need to find a solution to that problem.
That's a lot of that is, I think, Salah's not giving a shit about his defensive responsibilities because we're 2-0 up and he's waiting on the counter-attack. Milner's been pulled across as well, so the two guys who actually could cover naturally and offer a little bit more protection in the right-back position, I've decided not to be switched on to that, because you're dead right. In a normal circumstance, Trent would be naturally more switched on to that, slightly more.
He can't be.
But he can't be. He's got to go and cover.
I was watching him then just to see whether he turned around and looked over his shoulder, but he couldn't. He had a man in front of him that he had to deal with, who actually received the ball as well. Just some score updates, because it's mad this, mate. Arsenal, I'm just on my iPad here on the left-hand side, Aaron. You can see Arsenal have beaten Wolves by 2-0 now. Down here. Yeah. You can see Aston Villa are beating Brighton, Brentford 0-0 with City, Newcastle are beating Chelsea, shock, Crystal Palace 0-0 with Nottingham Forest, Everton still 0-0, Tottenham beating Leeds, West Ham are 0-0 with Leicester, Fulham are beating Manchester United, and obviously it's 2-1 in our game.
It's too late.
Fuck's sakes.
Anyway, not that it matters.
I actually haven't seen the Man United team. Are they playing anybody? They are playing a pretty strong side there. For them.
Andy Ellis with £5 super chat. Thank you so much, Andy. Says, thanks for everything this season, Redmen. I've attended 89 Liverpool games this season. Germany pre-season and Dublin both booked. Buy you a beer soon. Absolutely, Andy. I know it's been a twat of a year for you. So yeah, all the best, and yeah, have some wonderful time off, and then definitely see you over pre-season. Well, yeah, good. If nothing else, it gives Liverpool a reason to stay switched on in this, because it's not going to be the procession that maybe they hoped it would be, and a 2-0, it was starting to look pretty easy. I mean, good that Southampton actually haven't given up the fucking ghost, although James Ward-Prowse cropping up at left wing has a lot of a smell of a guy who just thinks, fuck it, I'm just going to go and do something in this match.
Don't give him any free kicks. He's very good at the old free kicks here. I'll tell you what though, Everton on the attack as well.
Simicast trying to get it forward to Salah, gets a free kick. Wow, Mohamed Salah gets a free kick for the foul. Crazy stuff.
Oh, he's holding his knee.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, it's impact, it's fine. Everton crossed the ball in.
Big towering header and over the crossbar at Goodison Park. I mean, Okay, just caught Salah by the looks of it there. The Anko sounds like a stationery company. It's going to be a free kick to Liverpool then, midway inside the Southampton half, right hand side of the pitch, getting closer to the near touchline as the camera sees it. Actually, it's a little bit closer in than that. I'll lie, it's more like 35 yards from goal. Trent and Tsimikas over. Trent's the one who puts the ball down. Little adjust of the socks. That'll help. Salah still hobbling a little bit, rubbing that left knee. Joe Gomez, Matip, Bobby and Salah all lurking around the back end. Trent to the penalty spot. Gomez cuts it back across. Cushion volley, left foot there. Curtis Jones, dear Lord, what a pass.
That was a Bobby pass to Bobby.
Trent. Matip with the header across goal. Goal kick.
Well, it was a good header.
That touch from Curtis Jones, filth. Absolute filth. Makes me really cross. Not me. Looked like Matip and Gomez were both offside there. Gomez managed to cook it back across. See if they'll show. Oh, they won't show us the Curtis. Oh, and they've cut straight. Pricks. And then Matip heads it across the face of goal. Couldn't
Salah
get it
was
to
there
Mo
waiting
Salah.
at the back stick, wasn't he?
I suspect that might have been called back. Jones, Tsimikas, steps trying to find some space, keeps possession well, goes back to Curtis Jones. Gomez on the halfway line, gathers it. Milner, Matip, needs a pass, looks down the line, it's not there.
Interesting that Milner's deeper than Trent at this point. Look, you see Milner and Fabinho both in the sort of DM roles, and Trent Alexander-Arnold's off gallivanting up the pitch.
That's been written in permanent marker, I think.
Not
We've had a new member, Adele Johnson. Welcome to the team.
You know, when you were younger, / not that long ago, and you were playing football, and what was it
Thanks,
that you
Adele.
did? Whether it was like copying like the pros, what was like the main thing?
I've got loads of little mad things that I never think about because I've done them for that long. But I do like in goal, I do like a shake your hands thing that Bruce Grobbelaar used to do all the time. That's probably the most like.
Would you do any of the socks things?
I've tried every form of sock look. I did the over the knee thing in the 2000s.
Oh,
absolutely. I've done the half mast ones. I've done the old school, perfectly folded over below knee height kind of stuff. Yeah, I've done that. Done a lot. But yeah, that was the years of
Any of them work?
Years of Sunday league stuff. The socks are half mast is the one I was always most comfortable with. Which has come back round again as quite a cool thing, which I'm quite pleased about.
Did you collar?
Yeah, that's what shirts with the collar was always me thing. Definitely
your bag.
Definitely collared. Definitely. Yeah. Oh, we've got another member.
Did you ever get one of those little fucking things to go over the nose like Fowler?
Yeah, I let you try them. The first time any of us ever tried them, my dad had them. And me, you and Steve tried them on Caldy's Park one random afternoon. And yeah, they were. And I remember us going, "What's working these?
Yeah,
they work these to do the
placebo.
trick." Yeah, absolute fucking bullshit.
Did we ever...
More likely to fucking clean blackheads out your fucking paws than they are to help you
Did
breathe.
anyone ever let us know in the comments? Did anyone ever, like that, the stuff that looks like jizz on your top?
Oh, like the Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, absolutely. Crystal,
Liverpool have got a corner here, Trent Alexander-Arnold's on it. What are you trying to do? Nail varnish remover is what gets rid of permanent marker. Anyway, Trent Alexander-Arnold whips the ball in now.
Headed away.
Headed away by Southampton. Kurt Jones has got it on the edge of the box. He's got Kostas Tsimikas going round the outside, whips the ball in. Jota
heads wide.
Defender does well.
Right. Patrick Berger
Leicester,
hairband.
Leicester on the attack. Leicester, just over from Iheanacho. And the super chats are coming flying in once again, everybody.
I've missed the new member.
Adele
It is
Johnson?
Mike Wigmore. Thank you, Mike.
Another corner this time brought in by Kostas Tsimikas. Oh, Joe Gomez got underneath it. Kurt Jones on the edge of the area. Has a little shot deflected. Wide corner again. I suspect it'll be Costa. Seems he's already over there. Picked the ball up twice after corners now. Second ball as Kurt Jones.
Where are we up to with Super Chats?
I think we're up to Trig Josh.
Josh, I would prefer the Ev to stay up, to be fair. Without staying up, there would be no local rivalry or derbies, which Liverpool would win. Though I support Liverpool, I don't hate the Ev. I have a similar sort of feeling to them, to be honest. I think the City needs some happiness, and to be fair, actually playing some games in the Championship might make them all a bit happier, but there's a chance it makes them forever the most miserable human beings on earth. Because if people think Everton are going to be good because they go down a division, they haven't been paying attention to Everton. Oh! The shot! Good hands, Stephen Kelleher there.
Cuts inside a Trent rather easily, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's just not getting enough defensive support there. He's doing more. I think we're defending Chris far more like 4-3-3 Liverpool than...
God, they've scored.
And it's 2-2. And it's a flip of a celebration there. Southampton have got to go back.
I believe you call that an aerial.
Okay. Cool.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, the way we're defending, I'm seeing Trent defend as a right back far more than like a covering centre half, and the centre half going over to do that job. And maybe that's just because it's more ponderous, maybe their build up. I don't know, but
it's probably Firmino who loses the ball there. And you can see now, it's a good timed run, and Matip's just not really aware. So Kelleher needs to do a little bit better there, maybe. Yeah. He doesn't seem to get down quickly enough, and there'll be people out there questioning both goals, actually, for Kelleher's part. Gets a touch on it. He'll be disappointed, Queven, there. Yeah, he'll be massively disappointed.
That's one. That's right under his body. Yeah, that's poor.
Yeah, on your point about the 4-3-3, that I would say that's how we've been defending. To be honest, I don't think anything's changed there. The way that I think most people are perceiving this now is like you are, where when they are on the transition and a quick counter attack, it is the fullback's job to cover that space. But when we are being attacked slowly and they've had possession, we are defending 4-3-3. Nothing's changed, and the reason that we do that is you don't want to defend with a 3 at the back.
Yeah,
you know, you think about teams with a 3-4-3 or whatever, or a 3-5-2 or whatever. Yeah. They bring
in. Hell of a save by the Bournemouth goalie there.
Those teams bring extra bodies in, so it's not 3 at the back, and that's what Liverpool are doing. We are defending with a 4.
Yeah.
And whether it be Trent cutting inside because Konate moves over, or whether we've attacked down the left-hand side where Trent goes to the right-back position, we do defend with 4 at the back. It's only in transition where people catch us off with 3 at the back.
Yeah. John Matip forced to engage Trent in the midfield, trying to battle for it back. Bobby Firmino, Milner. Oh, James Milner.
Captain.
Doesn't get stuck in. Bobby Firmino maybe should have gone to ground there. Southampton come forward again. It's actually Trent and Matip, and Trent does well there, just to tidy up. But Matip's giving away the free kick, and it will be 1 to Southampton. Stephen Murphy, wow, €25, unbelievable, mate. Go and enjoy a drink on me, lads. You have earned it all. How do you say that word? Slanty.
Yeah, is that cheers in Irish? Yeah. I remember that was a word that I used to know drunk, but I don't know it's sober.
Someone said it. Tell me it phonetically, please, and I'll be all over that. Gonna need that for the Europa League final next year. Robin Chabra, Paul, Chris and team, you've been magical this season. The team gave you lemons, but you managed to turn them into lemonade. Thanks a mil.
Gee shucks.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a semi
on
now.
We've got a new member, which means we have to make more space on the board.
There's always the back.
Yeah.
Flip it around if you need to. Ward-Prowse has got a free kick. Where is this free kick?
Left-hand corner of the penalty.
Surely he's not scoring from there.
It's a big one. He's going to go for goal.
Oh my God, he's remembered Gary Mack.
Kelleher gets across and takes it into the red basket there. Well done. Yeah, Philly Bob 81 joins
Cult hero.
Well done.
Got a Has Philly Bob joined twice? Or is he just... I've got 2 Philly Bobs at the top of my screen for some reason.
Well, that's a fine situation to be in, Chris. Philly Bob.
Oh, Trent, you got to do better than that. You just passed him the ball.
And
Fabinho's there, Kelleher clears.
Yeah, and Kelleher manages to get it clear. Bobby Firmino takes it under the spell inside the half, passes to Curtis Jones. Bad touch.
Touches off. The pressure was quite well in the middle of the park.
I've got the tails up at the moment, really going for it. Flying forward down this left-hand side. They've got a real overload. Fabinho's had to come and settle in. Now they've got an overload in the... How has that happened?
What the fuck?
Got to get man out to shot.
Jesus
This
Christ,
time
he saved
really
it.
well held by Kelleher again, right down his throat.
A little score update here. Chelsea have got an equaliser against Newcastle, making that
Slancher.
1-1. Nottingham Forest are now winning 1-0 against Crystal Palace. Pardon?
Leicester.
Leicester are winning. Woohoo! Hello! Hello! Here we go! Fucking hell.
Harvey Barnes with the goal. Huge celebrations.
What does that mean for the table? They're going to bring the table up now, surely. Look
Absolutely.
at the Everton fans. Oh, heads and
They're
hands.
starting to find out. It's starting to filter through. Leicester 1, West Ham
Everton
0.
going down at the moment. A goal
Everton-
difference.
Oh my good lord. Everton are in the relegation zone.
Fucking boo!
Boo!
Fucking boo!
In case you're wondering, Liverpool are drawing with the worst team in the country right now. Does it matter? Not particularly. Well, there you go. Fucking good indeed. Slauncher, says Martin Stevens. I've seen 3 different... yeah.
Dan, have you done The Office? This is not a drill meme.
Not yet. But he will. Joe Gomez on the centre spot. That's Matip.
Oh, God, I haven't gotten a penny here. What's going on? Or is that...
Nothing. Good. Trent. Gomez. Simicast is to the left. Gomez. Little indecision there. Just plays it back short to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Pointing where he wants his man.
The mad thing is, I don't actually want Everton to go down. I'm quite happy.
Jota. Oh, he nearly got Milner through there at Liverpool though. Need to turn it back around. Curtis Jones, full sprint to get back across. Well done. Fabinho gets a foot on it. Southampton throwing just inside our half.
Yeah, the mad thing for me is, like, I don't want Everton to go down. I do want them to stay in the Premier League, you know, but I will also take mass amounts of enjoyment from them going down. It's a win-win situation for me.
Yeah.
One of them's a lot funnier than the other as well.
Yep.
And I very much think that if they don't go down this season, they'll go down next season anyway.
Yeah. There's nothing there's nothing they've got going for
They
them.
can't spend any money.
Well, they're getting bought, aren't they? So
But
that will
that's
change that.
basically, like, if I had 500 million to buy Everton Football Club now, I'm just buying the stadium and shutting the team down, Paul. Because you're not getting a fucking brand new stadium for 500 million anywhere else in the world. That's basically almost built. I know they've got steel problems, of course.
Yeah. Trent looking to try and unpick that lock.
Who's that? Stewart? Graham Stewart, yeah. Bloody hell, there's a blast from the back. They could do with his goals now. Big Joe Royal, Peter Reid there, praying to his gods.
Forward. Liverpool just managing to keep this ball in.
Milner from distance!
James Milner scuffs his shot just wide of the right hand.
Imagine if they went down on goal difference. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
They're going to go down on goal difference.
Forget it is still in Everton's hands. A draw is not enough as it stands. Leicester beating West Ham wild.
If
Nigel
they go down,
Jones,
are we out?
I'm going out. Yeah, absolutely.
With a mask on?
The only situation I'm
'Cause,
going
like,
out in is if Everton get relegated, because I'm meant to be meeting a mate in town, and the only way I'm going to anywhere that's not like a hotel bar is if Everton get relegated, because they won't be out. They'll all be at home. So yeah, Nigel Jones with another super chat says, imagine waking up today being a Dortmund fan. Yeah, a bit of heartbreak for Dortmund as well, wasn't it? Shame. Liverpool playing the Europa League. I'm having to make my peace with that. Everyone else can get to fuck. Bobby Firmino takes a little.
I do find it
Salah.
interesting that it was Mainz and it stopped Dortmund and all that type of stuff. Like, I wonder how Klopp feels.
Yeah, conflicted. Hopefully he's not arsed because Liverpool have played Europa League football. He's more upset about that, to be perfectly honest. But
brilliant what the Dortmund fans did, singing to the manager and the team at the end of it, though. Like, they were just outstanding. Like,
I only had it on Sky Sports this morning. Did like how it went down, back and forth. It was quite cool.
hang on, corner for Bournemouth. Oh, they've gone for the Paul Scholes.
One of the worst. Oh, hang on, he's kept it alive. They've cut it back. Still alive for Bournemouth. Turn it in the box. Oh, it's gone across the face of goal. Oh, Bournemouth inches away. But inches away from putting Everton's troubles even more in the spotlight. Liverpool still 2-2. That's mad. That big opportunity. Lovely little twist and turn. Stabbed it across goal.
They're asking for a penalty there. What a terrible shot.
Yeah. Yeah,
The striker,
Teddy
look
Sheringham,
at number 13 all over the striker.
Oh, is Dom Solanke getting thrown to the floor? Obviously, looks like nothing doing there. It'd be lovely if Everton got penalised.
Hey, final day of the seasons aren't bad when you've got nothing to play for. In terms of like I'm normally heartbroken or hopeful at this point of the game.
I don't think I've done one in the studio. I can't think, or I can't certainly not since the Watchalong era, because COVID was Chelsea when we did the title lift. The year after was I can't remember, whatever that last game of the season was. I've blanked that season from my memory. Maybe we were in here. The Crystal Palace game was the one with 10,000. West Brom, that was like a couple of games before, wasn't it? I can't remember that one, so maybe that's the one. Crystal Palace with 10,000 fans was the season. Was that even that season?
We were there though, weren't we?
Yeah, was that season? Yeah, because that was the season we finished third, wasn't it? The last game.
Aston
so yeah,
Villa
we were
scored
at that
against
one.
Brighton again. Brighton get one back, 2-1.
Last season was at Anfield. Yeah. This is surprise. I remember that though, coming out of that Crystal Palace game, we went to see Errol and Leanne were in Hotel Anfield, maybe Ben as well, and they were like, "What was it like when we were outside the top four?" And we were like, "What are you talking about?" Because it's just a construct of the telly to tell you how it stands. How it stands is fucking, well, we're enjoying it now, of course, but in reality it means absolutely fuck all. What the result is at full time is all that actually matters and all that stuff. So yeah, in my head, Liverpool played a game and then they scored goals and we won and we finished third. As opposed to there was never a point when we weren't in the top
the points
four.
aren't actually handed out until the game's finished.
Yeah. Oh, Everton appealing for a penalty themselves there. Damari Gray looked like a much ado about nothing.
Joe
to be
Gomez
perfectly
just
honest.
giving the ball away. Southampton, couple of passes. Got to watch that man running through the middle.
On one at the back post
Oh,
there.
God.
They've got numbers here. They've
Fuck
gone
off.
for goal. Poor effort. Well wide of Liverpool's far post there. Liverpool have lost their way big time in this game, haven't they, Chris?
They really do. They really have, sorry. Joe Gomez, poor pass through the centre there, just passes straight to the Southampton midfielder, and then we were on the back foot. That's the problem, isn't it? When you give the ball away cheaply, you're just not set up to defend. You're set up to attack. What's Kelleher doing?
Hopefully he's... Oh no, that was the goal kick. Miscontrolled the pass from 5 yards from Gomez. Tsimikas. Yeah, Liverpool, look at this shape, looks a little bit all over the place at the minute. No, we're just not holding the ball up. Not holding the ball up at all. Trig Josh with another super chat. Thank you so much, Josh. From this match performance so far, allowing Southampton to score twice, there's no way we can keep these defenders. I don't give an F who they are. Yep. Lovely little inside ball from Trent there. Milner.
It's hard to judge a defence for the first time they've played together in a system. It's the first time these lads have played together in this system. Yeah. It's really tough to tell, but I understand. And I said on the team news reaction, sorry, Paul.
Gomez, Tsimikas now wide left, needs support. Unless he's going to try and do it himself. He's tried, he's failed. They've kept it in play. Well done, Diogo. Well done, Tsimikas. Sorry, there. Yeah. Bobby Firmino.
It's what I said on the team news reaction. Look, I've got concerns over the injury records of both Matip and Gomez.
Yeah, absolutely. Curtis Jones, he's got Trent inside. Trent, one touch, goes for goal. Headed away. And you can tell Southampton want to win this game because their guys haven't gone down faking a head injury. Trent, Salah in the channel, doesn't get hold of it. Salah just waiting for the ball to come to him instead of meeting it.
He's not in the game really, Salah, is he?
No, he's really not.
Everton are flying at the moment, you know. They've got a head of steam up.
This would be the perfect time for Everton to grab a goal deep across. So deep that it's basically in the stand behind the goal. Jota trying to capitalise inside Southampton's penalty. He's brought down inside the box. Referee waves it away. I'm sorry, referee, but he's manhandled to the floor there. And now Jota's in a pushing match with Lianco. He's not having it. He said, referee, I'm not having it. Might go in the book here, Diogo. He's not careful. He gets ahead of his man.
He's pushed him down. My God. I think United have equalised against Fulham there.
Here come Bournemouth. Corner of the penalty area. Lovely little give and go. Oh, heavy touch there. It's still alive. Everton just managed to get it clear for the moment, and Decore comes away in the left-back position. Alex Iwobi runs right down a blind alley and gets tackled really well there. And Bournemouth do well to come away with the ball. The ball is still out to play at St Mary's. It is a throw-in to Southampton on that far side, just in line with the edge of the 18-yard box.
Just for an as it stands, if you could get me my iPad up, please, Aaron. And you can see there, Southampton have got 25 points. Or you can't see, actually, can you? Southampton have got 25 points. You can't see the team now. Great. Nailed it. Leeds 31 points, Everton 34 points, Leicester, so you can see Leicester just at the moment outside of that relegation zone. A 7-goal advantage on goal difference over Everton.
Wow. Focus on the Ev, please. So much more entertaining, says Protégé, honestly. Yeah, there is 43, coming up on 44 minutes played at Goodison Park. It is Everton 0, Bournemouth 0, as Chris points out rightly. With Leicester leading at West Ham, Everton are currently in the relegation zone. Big concern for all of those Blue Noses assembled at Goodison Park right now. Big polarity on the horizon. It is at St Mary's, still Southampton 2, Liverpool 2. A couple of minutes left until half-time, and Liverpool, who strode to... hang on, Bournemouth it in. Cut back, Dominic Solanke, it's dinked. It's gone wide. He managed to get something on it. Big smiles from Solanke. Don't smile until you score, you idiot. Corner. Tarkovsky and co defending for their lives here.
Big throw from Southampton here, Paul.
Big throw from Southampton. Fabinho heads it away for a corner. Let's have another little look at this one. It's a big chance for Bournemouth, that, Chris.
It's huge. It's good defending by, is it Yerry Mina? It comes off. Does he get the block in? Off his shins, maybe? Yeah, it is. It's off his shin.
Dylan Fletcher, thoughts on selling both Gomez and Matip, bringing 2 defenders? Was that too much to do with the midfield rebuild? I think you've said you agree.
Almost with exactly those words. I would, if you've got unlimited funds, I would absolutely probably sell both of them. I just don't know if you can rely on them as injury-prone players, although I love both players. I think they're both technically
Christ, there comes Southampton! Kelleher, oh my word, he didn't quite get hold of that one. The attacker strode in.
He had a bit more time, I think.
Gave him a kick.
But I think you're right. I think with so much to do, it's just probably 1 or 2 too many. Maybe one of them goes.
I think almost certainly one of them will go, but and again, it goes back to the Matip thing. I think Matip's better than Joe Gomez, a better centre-back than Joe Gomez.
Yeah.
And has been proven that now, even though there was a point where I don't think there was anything between them. I think Gomez's versatility plus him being homegrown and his age means that you just keep him around, because you're going to have to buy an English centre-half otherwise. And there just might be, as you say, too much work to do. I think if we were in a comfortable position as well, and we had all summer, you've got more time to do that. Whereas, I think Jurgen wants everyone in training for, what is it, like the 1st of July. You've got a month to get all of your work done.
Yeah.
When players go off on holidays and all that kind of stuff, I don't know. I think most of the work that Liverpool are going to be done is probably already pretty much agreed. And you'll see a lot of it done in the next week or two.
I don't know whether I quite agree with the fact that the work's going to be agreed, because obviously, have we actually brought in Schmacher yet? That was supposed to be rumoured to be the back end of this week. Now, I've been on the piss Thursday, Friday, so I've missed any news updates. So I imagine he's been brought in to do those deals. So I can't imagine that we're quite as close as that.
Yeah.
But certainly the targets will have been made.
Yeah.
And, approaches.
Yeah, you're right. And to the point, it's not that he'll be doing the club negotiation, not the player negotiation. Yeah, exactly. Matip, nice little dancing feet there. Ball just behind Trent, but he keeps it alive. Good skill. Tsimikas on that left-hand side.
Whip it!
Bobby Firmino tries to flick it on. Milner's under it. Jota's under it. Headed away by Lianco for now. Gomez heads it back in, but only heads it to a Southampton man. Curtis Jones doing some defensive
work. Got on the edge of the box, whipped in. Oh, Bournemouth!
Pinball!
Bournemouth get it clear. Oh no, Everton!
What are you doing?
Press. Iwobi's got it now. Edge of the area. They've got numbers back of Bournemouth.
Throw into Southampton. Left wing back area.
Do you want to do a game each?
Yeah. There's a chance!
Wait,
Alex Iwobi
in the Everton game.
McNeil ball palmed away by the goalkeeper, Travers. Oh my word!
Oh, brilliant.
Alex Iwobi and is it McNeil maybe who has the goal?
No. I
Was
don't think it
no,
was.
no,
It was
that
the youngster, wasn't it?
Garner, is it? Curls that ball, good save. And yeah, Everton with a minute left of stoppage time of this first half. Whip one into the back post. There's a guy gone down in the penalty area holding his head. It's
half-time's been blown there, I reckon. He's just... Oh, that's us. Half-time's been blown in our game.
Half-time blown at
What's
St
going on here?
Mary's.
Let's watch this.
Southampton 2.
He's pushed down. That could be a penalty to Everton.
Southampton 2, Liverpool 2 at half-time. We would love to take a little break here, but we're going to follow the Everton game for a few moments there. Yerry Mina.
Half-time.
That's early, is it now? Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, yeah, half-time, Goodison Park, 0-0. Half-time at St Mary's, 2-2. The biggest games of football happening right now. Unfortunately, not Liverpool. It is the stuff down in the relegation zone. Wild times going on. As we've mentioned, right now, do you want to get the score updates across the league?
Absolutely. So I've done it on my laptop this time, mate, if you don't mind, because it'll be easier for everybody to see. So you got Arsenal beating Wolves 3-0. Wow. Aston Villa beating Brighton 2-1. That's important for Europe. Puts Aston Villa in the Conference League places. Brentford and City 0-0. They're looking to do the double over Manchester City this season. Chelsea now 1-1. They were losing 1-0, I believe, against Newcastle. Nottingham Forest have scored against Crystal Palace, keeping up their recently not terrible run of form. Everton 0-0 with Bournemouth. Tottenham are beating Leeds a goal after 2 minutes from Harry Kane. Leicester beating West Ham. That was Harvey Barnes, which that's the goal that puts Everton into the relegation zone if it were to end right now. Manchester United now level with Fulham at 1-1 and Southampton now level with Liverpool at 2-2. I don't know whether you can see the table over on this side of the screen or not, maybe. Let me just move that over there. Let's have a look. There we go. Well, ignore the top spot for now. We'll just go down to the bottom, Southampton 25 points, Leeds 31 points, Everton 34 points, but currently going down on goal difference because Leicester's is much better than theirs, Paul. Mad how we didn't get any injury time in our game because it didn't matter. Mad how we've had no one time waste in our game because it doesn't matter. Yet we've had some boss goals. Obviously in Everton's game, 3 minutes of added time because it does matter. And yet no goals for Everton Football Club as it stands.
Yep. Get your thoughts in on the Liverpool performance if you've been watching it. It's Crossbow with the 199 Super Chat says Everton relegated as it stands makes me happy. It's something like I would very much, by the way, prepare yourselves for the reality of Everton, because look, we're old enough to remember the last time they were in this situation. This is the Gareth Farley situation, by the way, where they scored on the last day and they were the greatest scenes in the history of Everton Football Club, where they all jumped on the pitch, all happiness, and Danny Cadamarti was smoking a cigar in the pub in West Derby in the Sefton Arms that night, like king of the world. We'll probably not win this, and Everton will win, and that'll be the worst thing that can happen for us and put an end to what has been a shitty season. However, if Liverpool can get back, Chris, to what they were doing at the start of the game, which was playing well and having hold of the football and not passing the ball to Southampton players.
Yeah, we were marking players back then as well. I
wonder whether there's just something off the bench here that we might be able to do. It's been, I think Milner's had a good committed game, but also he doesn't offer anything in the final third of the pitch. You know, he's James Milner. It was a concern that Henderson isn't the right fit for that role. James Milner's another step underneath that for me, and Bobby Firmino's got his goal, brilliant. He's a brilliant player, but it's not sticking. You know, what we're doing is not sticking, and I don't know whether there's just something there. I mean, looking at the bench, Henderson, Gakpo, Elliott, Diaz, Carvalho. I'd be tempted to maybe get Diaz on for Bobby, put Diaz out on the left, put Jota maybe through the centre for a bit, or maybe put Gakpo on for Milner. They've had the run, they've had the fun. I kind of want us to go win this game now. I like the Gakpo for Milner
shout. I think the right-hand side's where we've been lacking more than anything. Now, you'd think with James Milner being in there to support Trent Alexander-Arnold, it'd be okay, but it's not quite worked out like that. I think we might be asking Milner to do a little bit too much in that role. I think Mo Salah's struggling to get into this game. Either get him into the game or take him off. But then that's what Mo does, I suppose, isn't it? Sometimes he's just not in the game and then he'll score a goal or he'll take the penalty for you and get something done. So for me, the right-hand side is the biggest problem at the moment. I think Jota maybe actually isn't as involved as I'd like in terms of build-up, but then that's not what Jota does either. Kate Jones has been all right. James Milner, Fabinho's been okay, but ultimately, like, it feels like we're playing in a game of football that has no stakes, and it feels very pre-season, and it is hard to get players motivated for that when you've also told them that the game doesn't matter by the lineup that you've chosen.
Yeah. But I suppose that you say that, but they've given an opportunity to lads here to say, well, here you go, here's you go. We're changing the system. There's a summer coming up, transfer window. We've talked about these players. You're either playing for the move or you're playing to not move for a number of these lads. And, I mean, we are falling foul of, this is the thing, when you pick a settled team for weeks and you've changed the system and then you try to change a load of the personnel, you lose something. Southampton are up for this. The crowd are up for it. They're done. They're dead and buried. They're playing for pride, and both teams are playing for pride. And at the moment, they're giving their absolute all. And I imagine that it's feel good time in St Mary's at the moment. They've clawed it back from being potentially a disastrous afternoon, really, for them in terms of the send off. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is there's options there off the bench, and I hope there's a little bit of pride to be had in Liverpool's, how they go about this. Milner and Bobby won't want to leave on a low, but also, again, there's the travelling fans there. Go and do it for them, Liverpool. It's not for us. I'll be honest. We're done with this season. It's honestly, I don't give a shit. I'm more asked about Everton's game at this point. But for all the people, for the Chloes of this world who were down there, who've chosen to give up their entire Sunday and potentially watching Everton get relegated, and missing out on one of the great historic moments in the city of Liverpool's history, to go and watch us not beat Southampton.
They won't be missing out. They'll be enjoying the coach ride home if that happens.
Oh God, yeah.
It might be one of the better places to be.
Yeah, but
guaranteed to not be any angry Everton fans there for a start.
To not see that moment of heartbreak live on the telly is a huge moment. It's like missing the moon landing and being told about it after the fact. I bet loads of people celebrated on the journey home from work that day too, but actually not watching the moon landing, quite a significant thing. Right, big love for Chris. Did this a lot actually during the stream, but the people who've been sending the super chats in, you guys are absolutely magic, by the way, absolutely fucking brilliant. Drink Josh sent another one and says, we can't let Bobby and Milner's last game be anything other than a win. There's the team's inspiration. It's just one of them, innit, where this Liverpool to not win, I think we need to, bare minimum, we can't lose. We need to make sure we don't lose this game. Because again, I want us to be able to say when we start next season and we win the first couple, it's then we're on a 15-game unbeaten streak going back to last season, and that's how you start with the momentum going in. It matters,
that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. I agree, the Bobby and Milner thing. The problem is that right now, this is the performance and the result that Liverpool deserve for the season that they've had so far. They are good in attack, but porous at the back, and it typifies where we're at, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how they get on with this. Would anyone watching at home make any big substitutions or do anything significant at half time? Do let us know in the comments. Yeah, interesting one. I'm really not kind of sure. Yeah, anxiety in the comments says, yikes, the amount of doom and gloom already. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about doom and gloom. People are just miserable, and I can't stress this enough. There are zero stakes in this football match, and as much as we always say, they should be above and beyond, there should be more to it, we also, equally, every one of us goes, the X team's on the beach, Y team's on the beach. I mean, we've literally sent Alisson and, I presume, Van Dijk to the beach already. Imagine that. Sorry. Oh, lads, all the best. All the best. Yeah. Where do you off? Oh, just going to the airport.
There's no point getting angry about this game of footy.
Nah.
It just doesn't matter. And it didn't matter before it started, and it doesn't matter now.
If it doesn't matter, bring Arthur Mello on.
No, don't.
I want to see.
There's levels to this. It doesn't matter shit, Paul.
Yeah.
And we're very much not there yet.
I want to draw everyone's attention, by the way, to our sponsors, threadsforreds.com. We've got a brand new range of gear out. These 3 t-shirts they've got in particular are special. We've got right there the Paris 81 tee, which is rocking the Roman numerals. There is a Dalglish silver tee, and there's the vintage cap tee as well. So if you like your Liverpool gear, cool and subtle and understated, then I highly recommend going to threadsforreds.com.
Just scroll down a bit, because Si showed me a lot of this stuff, like, so you can see some of the more original sort of designs there. But if you scroll down, he's just brought out a load of jackets and stuff as well. Keep going there. So if you're looking for like a summer jacket and stuff like that, like you've got the over the top one, you've got the zip one, you've got a bomber jacket there as well. So he's brought them in and he's shown us them, because Si does all the designs obviously for Redmen's merch and stuff. So I've been watching him work on this for a long time now. The quality of the stuff is absolutely unbelievable. It's absolutely brilliant, honestly. If you're looking for a summer jacket, that is your summer jacket.
Yep, 100%. Absolutely do check out threadsforreds.com. Right, we're going to take a very short break. I'm going to go and get myself a bevy because this is boring. And we will return with a little bit more half-time chat, and then the second half, and hopefully, fingers crossed, watching Liverpool win and Everton get relegated. Stay tuned.
As a friend, as a character, in the locker room, often on the pitch, we missed him a lot, and especially me, because we had a amazing relationship.
Aber natürlich war ich stolz danach. Weißt du, also gleichzeitig war traurig, gleichzeitig war ich auch stolz, weil das war für ihn eine Belohnung für seine Arbeit, für seine Leistung, was er hier die 4 Jahre geleistet hat. Und wir waren alle hier stolz, ich mit meiner Familie auch. Wir waren sehr, sehr stolz, dass der nach Liverpool, so ein großer Verein, dass der das geschafft hat, dahin zu kommen. Und wir waren sicher, dass der dort sehr viel Erfolg haben würde, und so ist auch gekommen.
Ich finde, es ist immer eine Riesenchance und für den Spieler, und man freut sich einfach, weil von Hoffenheim zu Liverpool, das ist schon geil, und er hat sich das verdient. Was er sich da auch aufgebaut hat in Liverpool ist großartig, und ja, wir haben uns alle einfach nur für ihn gefreut, und umso schöner, dass er dort so lange eine schöne Zeit hatte.
Yeah, I mean, on one side you are sad, on the other side you are happy, because I think you shouldn't be. At this time, I was not sad that it was over. I was actually happy that it happened and that I could share the locker room with him. And yeah, the rest is, you know the story.
There's something that the cop on shoots and know. The best in the world is made Bobby for me, no.
Hey everyone, what's happening? We've got an incredible prize to give away this month. It is a signed picture and frame of Liverpool's 3-time European Cup winning former captain, the man, the legend, Phil Thompson. Yes, if you join up as a Club Legend subscriber on redmenplus.com, or if you're an existing Club Captain subscriber and wish to upgrade, your name will go in the hat at the end of the month to win that incredible signed prize. Bang it on your mantelpiece, stick it on the wall of your man cave or woman cave, and add to your incredible Liverpool collection with this wonderful piece of LFC memorabilia.
Bobby Firmino in one word.
I'd say happy. Honestly, like you say that and I smile. You talk about Bobby from a football sense, from a people sense, like a person sense, from a visual sense. You know, you look at him and you just see his teeth glistening. He's just always happy, and he puts a smile on people's face.
Everyone, welcome back. About 1 minute, 2 minutes away maybe from kick-off in the second half. You can see me and Paul have got ourselves a little beer for the second half because, you know, dead rubber and all that type of stuff. We're conscious that we've not really been in the Discord at the moment over the course of the first half and stuff. Someone asking us, where are those jackets? It's not on our merch, that's redmenmerch.com, but we are having a 20% off sale until the end of, I think, Monday evening. 20% off everything on the store, all the t-shirts and stuff, and the season sale, so get yourself involved in that. But it was threadsforreds.com, the jackets that we were showing you before. Hi Paul, you okay? Have a little
Splendid.
Yeah, cheers bud.
Charles. Cheers everyone, thanks very much for joining us at the Super Chat team. Just ran to the off you there in 3 minutes and grab that.
Delicious. That, I wasn't going to have a drink today. But that has been in the
Famous last words.
fridge for a long time. And as soon as you had it, I was like, I've got to have a pint.
Yeah.
I've got to have a pint.
That's
on that
like,
night. What is
we've done
it?
17 episodes of Thursday Night Pint, and that's been there for the whole time. We opened it on Thursdays. Yeah, I've been dying for a bevy. The car. I mean, again, most of what will happen next will be dependent almost entirely upon how Everton do or do not choose to play football. But yeah, there we go.
Oh my goodness. We've gone from 512,000 subscribers on the YouTube banner to 513,000. We've been on that 512 for ages.
There we go.
Get in.
There we go.
Get in the Reds.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, second half then? Any changes? No?
Doesn't look like it.
Not yet.
Underway at St Mary's again, goes all the way back to Alex McCarthy. Sends that long into that left channel. Matip gets across. Big header forward. Bobby Firmino tries to flick it on. Salah's got a chase with Walker Peters. He's not going to win that. He goes back to
For all you pub
McCarthy.
quizzes out there, maybe remember the name of Harvey Barnes for who scored the goal that relegated Everton Football Club in 2023. And even better if you can remember Dean Smith's name as the manager who made it happen.
Yeah.
Good luck with that one.
I do feel like there's going to be another twist in the tail. In the relegation fight, we shall have to see. We haven't done a single song since we were doing it, which tells you about our mentality. Let's have.
How did we get? Yeah, because how did we not do that?
Sound. Liverpool trying to put the press on, trying to keep Southampton penned in. They're not doing a very good job of it. Oh, well played. Simicast picks the ball up and goes back to Gomez. Jake L, the £5 super chat.
His first super chat.
Is that right?
Yeah, it says just underneath it. Sorry, the first super chat from Jake Al.
Nice.
There's not on yours. Are you watching it in? Did you go through studio?
Yeah.
How bizarre.
How bizarre, indeed. Name the band. Thoughts on Pierce comments about Madrid being
Can't.
Bellingham's preference, even before Liverpool dropped off? Quite surprised, personally. I'm not, because, again, that's why I think Liverpool haven't fucking gone to the fucking metal on it, and why they made it quite clear early on. Oh, Trent trying to get in there. Why they quite publicly pulled out is because they're having conversations behind the scenes, and if
Wait
they
there a
felt it
minute.
wasn't
Numbers
worth
here.
it, they wouldn't have bothered.
4 on 3.
Oh, here comes Southampton. Looking for
Baxter.
the third. And there it is. Southampton 3, Liverpool 2. Liverpool absolutely collapsed. That is some celebration there for
a
him.
talented motherfucker, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. 3-2 to Southampton. I mean, he runs from inside his own half with the ball. Obviously, the runners dragged defenders all over the place, but there was still a man on the right-hand side that was completely and utterly free. Again, I don't know whether Kelleher thinks that's going wide, to be honest. I mean...
Look how this breaks down, though, Chris.
Come on.
Liverpool have
Well, he
got
just waltzes past Fabinho.
Milner's. Is that Milner at full pace trying to get back in there? Yeah, all at sea.
I mean, Kelleher doesn't dive properly. He just slides on his knees.
Yeah.
Is it because he knows he's got no chance? Is it?
It's poor position.
It's poor position, you're right. Oh, yeah, you're right. He's given him that side of the goal to play with, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Got loads of people coming in laughing.
Full marks for the celebration.
I mean,
there.
honestly, it's a 10 out of 10 celebration.
Stoke. Yeah.
Who are they sponsored by?
It's hard to tell there.
It looks like half the Amazon logo.
It's something that they won't be getting sponsored by in a couple of years' time, by the looks of it.
They'll go to a betting company number, won't they?
Well, that's what it is. I mean, you can't. They're getting rid of that, aren't they? Is the point? Yeah, it's a sports betting company at the moment. So there you go. The 20th best team in the Premier League. Currently beating Liverpool, the 5th best team in the Premier League, by 3-2. Salah out wide, picks it up. Lots of work for the Reds and Greens to do here. Milner keeps it alive. Salah, nice little reverse ball to Firmino. Back heel into the path of Salah. Salah! Jota! Oh, he's miscontrolled it. Diogo Jota with the goal begging. He just couldn't direct it towards the back of the net.
I'm not even asked about Jota not getting that one, right? That Bobby to Mo with the back flick is everything I've seen for the last 4 years or whatever, 5 years, isn't it? I mean, I just wanted one more of them. Would have been beautiful. There's been a score update in one of the other relegation games. Let me see if I can just find it now. Is it Tottenham are now 2-0 up against Leeds? So that actually hasn't updated yet. Oh yeah, it has. Yeah, there you go. So Porro has just scored.
Oh, first touch from Jota is abhorrent. Just shoot, mate. Bournemouth defending well there. Goes back to Travers. It's an interesting point here. I've seen someone saying the midfield and the defence are just dead. And is there something here, Chris, where if you want to send a message to Liverpool's ownership group, show them what our squad looks like when you take out the best goalie and the best centre-half and leave what's left?
It's a good point, and it would be straight out of the Benitez book, wouldn't it, of messages to owners. Probably slightly underhanded. Benitez wouldn't have a problem banging on the door and telling them to the face at the same time, but Benitez was known for doing stuff like that, wasn't he? So yeah, I think you're right, and this is probably where our squad's at. I mean, fair play to Southampton. I think they've played quite well, but it's been very disjointed from Liverpool. And honestly, I think it goes back to the fact that we've played a settled time side for 9 weeks.
Oh, Bobby Firmino now. Can Liverpool break? He's got Salah ahead of him. Just slows it down. Twat of a ball. Milner's never getting that.
Everton got a free kick on the edge of the area. They look like they're going to whip a ball in.
Free kick to Southampton inside their half. Meanwhile at Goodison Park, Everton corner right on the right hand touchline, 30-odd, 5-yard out from goal, whipped into the penalty spot, cleared away. Control, and the danger is cleared for Bournemouth all the way back to Jordan Pickford. Throw into Liverpool. Poor passing from Southampton gives Liverpool a chance to gather themselves, thrown taken by Tsimikas, back to Gomez.
Oh, pushing the back there on the Everton player. Oh, that's a great save.
Oh my word, Everton Football Club.
They should have had a pen there as well, you know.
Travers made the save there, and what a save it was.
But watch this, there's a push on the back here. There.
Yeah, he throws himself to the ground. It's a header.
Oh my God, that's lucky. That could have gone anyway. Gakpo and Harvey Elliott look coming on, I think, by the looks of it in our game. In the game that doesn't matter. Where it's a good save, isn't it? And then, wow, he's done well there. He actually knocks that out of play himself.
Milner straining every nerve in his body there to keep it alive. Trent stands it up straight into the arms of the goalkeeper.
So Gakpo and Elliott, Bobby and Milner get their applause
Diaz
as well.
Henderson as well.
Wow.
Bringing 4 changes for Liverpool here. Jurgen Klopp not messing around anymore.
It's only money based on where they finish, isn't it? It's not. You don't get money for wins like the Champions League, so it's not that. No. So,
as you said, it's just it's pride and vibes and stuff, isn't it? You know what I mean? Fucking. You want to end the season on a high because all your messaging's a lot easier. Not just like we think of it from the fan perspective, from the players' perspective. You need buy-in, don't you? You don't want everyone going off on holiday feeling fucking dead miserable. You want them thinking, "Cool, we carry on doing this, and next season we're gonna be flying."
Paul, did you get the new YouTube member Ethan Griffiths as a wonder kid?
Hold on. Hang on, Liverpool coming forward with the ball, and now they're going back with the ball.
And forwards again, Fabinho. 30 yards from goal. Oh, a nice little ball to Jota. Back onto Bobby Firmino now.
Jota. Oh.
Ethan Griffiths. Conor Cody rallying the troops in the Everton-Bournemouth game. They look like they're throwing bodies forward now, Everton. They realise that they are deeply, deeply in the shit. Mo Salah in our game. Got it on the edge of the area.
Mohamed
Bobby makes
Salah.
a run.
Still Salah.
Poor
Bobby. Terrible, Mo. He's desperate for that goal, isn't he? Ethan Griffiths, welcome to the YouTube members board.
Nice little run from Bobby Firmino, takes a player, and then, yeah, just poor shot by Salah in the end. Oh, Bournemouth on the attack now, left-hand side. Oh, nice feet.
He's got, what a ball out that right-hand side. Oh, Liverpool under pressure, back stick from Everton. I can't decide what games to look at.
Jesus wept.
Oh, my giddy aunt.
It was a great ball by Bournemouth's Milner.
Oh, Here comes Southampton again. Joe Matip cuts out the ball. It would have been a clear chance on goal. Gomez deflects it back into Patrick Kelleher, and he rolls it out to Fabinho. Liverpool still yet to make those mass substitutions.
Another first teamer, Jane Tyra, has joined as a first teamer. Thank you so much.
Can we see the bottom space? Yeah, we can. One more space.
Milner, right hand side. He's got Bobby making a run inside. Plays it to Southampton. We're now passing the ball around the back. Bournemouth on the attack in the left hand side game.
As we look at it. Simicast getting battered everywhere there. It's brilliantly. Jota, Jones, Salah now, terrible control. And the Egyptian king striding forward. He's got a man to his right. It's Trent. It's a terrible pass to him, and it breaks down. Big love to Jane Tyra there, joining the board. We've got one more space on this side before I have to rotate the board. Who's going to be the one? Who's going to be the one to fill the final slot on this side? We'll still have possession. 55 minutes played at St Mary's. Fabinho now. Southampton have got everyone back in. Dug in deep. Matip, Gomez, Simicast, Gomez again. Trig Josh with a £5 super chat, rightly saying 3,146 watching, but only 702 likes. Like for the Redmen team, not for Liverpool's performance. Show your appreciation. Thank you so much, Josh. Yeah, drop a like. We need to get to 1,000 likes, otherwise Liverpool can't possibly take anything from this game. I don't make the rules; they're the rules of the universe. Here's the subs. So, Simicast off.
Sorry, or 1,000 likes for Everton to get relegated.
Do it. Don't take the chance. Simicast looks a little aggrieved here. Elliott's coming on for him. I mean, Milner, I guess, might. Not unless. Let's see.
The fellas on the radio.
Guy's got an actual radio there. Look at that. It's got an aerial and everything, Chris.
That's amazing. I've not seen one of them since the 90s.
Wowzers. Damian Jurovsky is the first or the last member on this side of the board. Get in, Damian.
Is Ray Houghton going to be right here? Is Milner going to end up at left back here?
I think so.
Bobby
having a little
looks
word.
off for the last time.
The final bow for Roberto Firmino, goal scorer. He's played his part today. It's the rest of the team that haven't lived up to that. Great to see him on the score sheet one final time for those travelling Reds at St Mary's. He gets a little hug off Jürgen. Some high fives from the rest of the touchline, and Luis Diaz.
Oh, Everton scored!
Everton Football Club have scored a goal! It looks like the corner. There's men on the pitch celebrating. Everton 1, Bournemouth 0. Huge goal in Everton's relegation fight. Matip at the back stick heads it down.
Oh, there's limbs there.
Diaz. Gomez inside the penalty area. Henderson. Elliott tries to find
crutches in the air, Paul, in the Everton game.
Trent picks it up. Right mid. Fires one over to the back post. Diaz tries to head it back across. Can't get the weight on it. It's going to drop to Jordan Henderson on the edge. Cushion volley into the box. Cleared away again.
VAR? I'm kidding.
Huge. Huge goal for Everton.
Shit the bed.
Diaz. Gakpo. Henderson. Milner now. Yeah, I mean, it's only right that Milner has one more goal full back, isn't it? Before he goes,
he's got to. Probably give him a little 5 minutes at right back as well.
Yeah. Salah now. Back to Matip. Oh, we've got another member. I'm flipping the board. Liverpool come through Salah. Still no way through that Southampton defence.
It's a banger of a goal. Look at this.
It's just the Gareth Fadley moment. It is, isn't it?
Oh, that's a volley that way. Fair fucks. Fair fucks, yeah. He's Neil Mellard, that. Oh, yeah. Salah.
Oh, we've got a sea of new members. First one is David Hayden. I know. If only we had more words to fit on the bottom corner of the screen.
Oh, God.
Pajak's massive. Check the YouTube comments if you want to know what I thought that full
Well, you'll
name
be
was.
writing it on the board in a sec.
Oh, yeah.
Salah, fighting.
All the way through to McCarthy, who claims it.
And Everton right now are out of the relegation zone. Gakpo's in a little bit of a... Oh, fucking hell, Gakpo's just pushed him in the back there. Right in front of the referee. He's got to get a yellow card for that. He's lucky, boy, if he gets away with that. Did you see that? He's still going at him.
I don't know, Chris. I'm currently writing Pajak's massive pecker on a cardboard whiteboard in front of me. While Everton have just scored a goal to save them from relegation, Liverpool losing to the 20th place team in the Premier League. I don't think any of this was in my life plan, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Oh, he's had a nibble at him there. Harvey Elliott's the one that gets the yellow card, and yeah, maybe. But, like, he's had a nibble at Gakpo while he's on the floor there.
Aaron, could you just cut to Chris's camera a second, please? Pajak's massive pecker is on the board. Well done.
I've got a way to wipe that off.
I bet. Did you ball sack?
Damn straight. Did you write impermanent? Because I'll find out if... No, it's fine. Oh, West Ham on the attack.
Oh, West Ham at the post. That would have been surely it. Oh dear. Come on, Liverpool. It's what you get for trying to rely on Everton for your happiness. Just rely on ourselves, for God's sake. Half an hour left to play in both games of football. Mr. Diller says, my mum said Klopp out, so I smashed their favourite teacup. Is right.
There's quite a few mancs in here now saying Klopp out and stuff as well. Pretending to be Liverpool fans. Don't let them.
Gives a shit.
It really doesn't matter.
Everton are going to go, oh my God, that ground is going to be like an absolute bear pit over every tackle and foul and holding up of the ball and all kinds. Substitutions is a Romeo, Lavia coming off, having gifted Liverpool a goal earlier on. Not totally convinced.
Leicester 2-0,
and Leicester have scored again, and it's Wout Face. Oh my word, the own goal king.
The story of this man, the arc.
Leicester 2, West Ham 0. But as it stands, Everton, with their 1-goal lead over Bournemouth at Goodison Park, are 2 points safe outside the relegation zone.
But any goal from Bournemouth, and it's back in
exactly where it's at.
They cannot
Everton need that
rest
second
on their
goal
laurels at all, can they?
Nope.
It's just how much Bournemouth give a shit. Saying that, you don't have to give a shit to score against them.
Nope.
What's
Jordan
going on
Henderson's
here
in
now?
a little bit of a
Get off the pitch,
altercation here, trying to encourage their
he's
fella to get off.
He's running them up, I think, yeah. I'll see Andrew says pathetic, there's no stakes or not. Yeah, it is, so what? I worry about other stuff, mate, honestly.
Pathetic is not the word. I know it feels like a nice, important word to say to make it feel like
there is a point of being 2-0 up against the worst team in the league, and you know, you're now 3 behind, but also like there's a point where it doesn't matter.
Give it up, like, yeah, Jesus Christ. Liverpool's season ended on Thursday. Joe Gomez striding forward with intent, good ball to the feet of Diaz. Lovely little close control there. Finds himself some space. Jordan Henderson picks it up and gives it away immediately. And Liverpool are on the back foot. This might be pathetic. It's a shot at goal and it's in. It's Southampton 4, Liverpool 2. Oh, what is this world? What is this life? Armstrong, just come on. has just scored the goal.
Fucking pathetic.
Fucking pathetic. Pathetic.
I think he might have known something we didn't.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
That is fucking pathetic, to be fair.
By Pajak's massive pecker. We're fucking rubbish. Jordan Henderson, what an absolute twat of a pass that was. Great racing to do. Good finish. Southampton 4, Liverpool.
I'm not going to
2.
lie, I fully can't be arsed doing the post-match content after this. What, like, it's all irrelevant and we've lost. Fuck's sakes.
Should we just go to the pub?
Yeah, I think we should just go to the pub. Maybe go back. Like, we went for lunch at Derek's this afternoon, didn't we?
Yeah.
Fuck me, what a sandwich. If you're anywhere near Allerton Roads, just get into Derek's. Get yourself a butty. Wow. Brilliant. Hashtag not an ad.
It should be.
It was sensational.
Oh my god!
It was
yeah.
fucking
They
sensational.
only had 3 types of sandwich left, and I got the one. There was one that was vegan, which was not about it being vegan. It was like a pulled mushroom thing, which is just it's a no from me. And you had one, and the other one. Therefore, I just had, and it was the best sandwich I've ever eaten in my life.
It was fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah. Absolutely
The
superb.
absolute high point to this day. Apart from that 45 minutes, 55 minutes, whatever, I'm getting relegated. Come on, Bournemouth. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Never rely on Everton or Manchester United for your happiness. Just, if you need them to do something, they won't. They won't do it, whether good or bad. They can be shite, and if you need them to continue to be shite, they'll be good. If you need them to be good, they'll be shite. That's just how it fucking works. You just need Liverpool to be better. And Liverpool have been fucking rubbish since they were 2 goals up. It's like fucking Real Madrid all over again, Chris.
It is. It is. I'm sorry, that's a goal to keep you up. That's Barry Orn levels of shit there, innit?
Yeah. Oh. Bumba dog. With the $10 US. Well, for anyone who was worried that a stronger back half of the season might pay for the cracks, ta-da! Honestly, I prefer a shat show if it results in the necessary spend. Yeah, absolutely. Again, Jurgen Klopp's a pragmatist, and sometimes you need things to be shit in order to truly understand what needs fixing, but we'll see. Anyway, Diaz. Oh, trying to play the ball through, but he didn't. He's got it back. Diaz is inside the box. He's still got it. He's still going. He should have just laid off. Elliott with the strike, headed away. Diaz just hung on a little bit too long there. But good, encouraging. I honestly, Chris, just give the ball to Diaz and keep getting the ball to Diaz, because he's the only one who's going to drag us through this.
Yeah, but he doesn't score enough goals.
But he's also the kind of guy who, actually, we've seen it this season. He has when he's been required to be the guy who does the business for us.
Yeah, like he's gonna grab the game by the scruff of the neck, but he's not gonna be the goal scorer. He doesn't shoot often enough. He doesn't take those opportunities. It's like he waits for the perfect opportunity to shoot.
Yeah,
there was 2 or 3 times that he could have got a shot off, but he didn't. Yeah. Now I'm not seeing how many bodies are in front of him like he is. Don't get me wrong. So it's easy for me to sit here a pint in and say he should have had a shot, but.
Trent, deep. Jota tries to keep the last shoulders.
Also, like 7-4 Exercise, Chloe's cursed all the worst away games. Like we need to fuck it off the away games. Like, well, it's ridiculous.
Well, to be fair, we won the last few, didn't we? Jota, still Jota goes for goal. Oh, deflected corner to Liverpool. Come on, Reds, we're having a song. Only messing.
Arsenal 4-0 now at Wolves.
Jay Nugent, remember for 31 months as a wonder kid, hope Everton score an own goal to go down. That'll be fucking
Michael
stellar.
Keane.
Yeah.
He's the fucking worst mate, Michael Keane.
It's mad though. It took a few games for them to realise it again, but yeah.
I've never, like, his own goals to appearances record is like Messi's goals to game record. It's stupid. He's fucking useless.
Salah gets to the byline, cuts it. Oh, corner to Liverpool. Is it? Apparently not.
No.
It looked like
should have been.
Looked like Salah's laughing his head off because he needs to start getting angrier with those decisions, I think. Yeah. Let's see if he's right or wrong on this one. Goes past his man. Yep, that's just a...
Oh, Leeds have got one back against Tottenham. What does that mean if they get to draw
Everton are
him?
in Oh, Jordan Pickford with the save.
Oh my God! If he'd have had longer arms, I don't think he'd have got it.
Oh, it's a fight on the line. Dominic Solanke and Jordan Pickford. Tete-a-tete.
Hello. Tarkovsky comes in. Smith as well.
Oh, yeah, he mean
Ex-Liverpool
trying to
players
start
backing each
something
other up.
there, isn't he? Oh, look, Solanke's saying, send Pickford off. Go on, that'd be fucking hilarious. 1K likes, says Trick Josh.
Is their backup goalie?
Probably. Dickie Oy said, mate, is this Lost Steve's fault? I say yes. Tim.
It's always, yeah. Or Tom's.
Yellow card for Dominic Solanke. And the wanker sign from a bunch of 10-year-olds. Brilliant. Jordan Pickford's going to get a booking as well, but he's also hurt. But he's probably not. He's playing the game. But the problem is he's winking while he's doing it, and everyone knows he's playing the game. Fucking moron. Do you remember there was a series on MTV? I think
Beavis and Butthead.
I think it was 50 Cent who ran it, and it was like it's like a gang, like Get Rich or Die Trying kind of show, and it was like a reality show. They put everyone in a house and they had to go talk about their hustle. And there's a guy, and he basically said, "I'm in everyone's head. I'm in all your heads." And they went, "You can't be in our heads if you're telling us that you're in our heads."
Yeah,
and that's what Jordan Pickford is.
That's absolute handbags, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Fair play for Dom Solanke, by the way, though. He literally dragged him down like he was about to pin him. You know, the under the legs pin. 1, 2, 3. That's what Solanke tried. Oh my God.
Jota.
Through. No, we're not.
Keeps it alive. Mohamed Salah.
Look at Diaz.
Diaz, mate. No. Elliott. No. Salah. Salah, no. Clear away. Come on, Liverpool. Fucking bollocks to Everton. Just win a game of football.
I think we're going to score here.
Elliott.
Should we act it?
Inside. Jota. How far is it? Elliott. Trent Alexander-Arnold across the face. Gakpo! Southampton 4, Liverpool 3. Come on, get the ball. Get the ball.
Woo! Fucking woo!
Fucking woo. Great football.
It's a nice play, to be fair, isn't
Trent,
it?
great ball from Trent, right into the corridor of uncertainty.
Oh, yeah.
And Cody Gakpo at the back post.
Nice ball by Elliott, isn't it?
At the hack post.
Oh, nice. I like that.
The Gak post. There's something in there. I haven't found it, but there's something
Tottenham
in there.
3-1 against Leeds now, so the hopes of a Leeds
I wonder
draw
if
is
Pickford's
done.
like dislocated a finger or something here, you know.
Nah, he's just fucking playing for time, this prick. Look at him smiling. He's doing exactly what you said he was going to do.
Trig Josh, super chat. I'd like to see Jordan Pickford winking when I'm smacking him in the face with a cricket bat.
Oh, hello! Jota!
Oh my good God!
Pathetic!
Pathetic Liverpool are not dead yet! Southampton 4! Liverpool 4! Diogo Jota says, nah, I'll just score a goal, thank you very much.
Mate.
And what a goal it was, Chris Pajak.
I mean, it's a great finish, isn't it? It's the left-hand side. Diaz, is it? Great ball into Salah. Jota gets himself back on sides. Well, Salah plays
well
a
on
wonderful
side.
slide rule ball. And Jota, first time, top bins, in your face, world. 5th best team in the country. Woo! He's so good, mate.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He's a lad from Portugal, Del Figo, don't you know? Oh, his name is Diogo. Yes! I'm getting another pint. Hold on. No.
No, I'm right there. Wait, are we doing content? If we're doing content, no. Pickford's just got a yellow card. They've just put it up on the screen now. he looks like he might have dislocated his finger. It's a bit of a nut one, this, because is Jordan Pickford going to add 8 minutes on and then they're going to concede?
Oh, Chris, don't. Imagine. That's happening now. That's got to happen.
Trent?
Matip. Elliot. Oh, the keeper saves.
McCarthy.
Jordan Pickford,
I mean, if they
fingers
concede in the
taped
8th
up.
minute of added time, my word. Oof.
I'm
There's a
here
push
all
in the
day for
back
that.
on Jota there. That's a fucking pen.
I just want to draw attention to someone who I'm about to ban for life from the comments, that there's an expression that often gets used when it comes to it's often used for Chelsea fans. It's literally a criminal offence to use that expression. It's a lesson that people have learned. It's a lesson that everyone needs to pay attention to. So yeah, anyway, I don't mind people not liking us. I don't mind people disagreeing with our opinions, but anyone who ever gets horrible or nasty in our comments doesn't get to use our comment section. And particularly if you're using wider slurs, then yeah, you don't belong on our comments anyway. Right, Southampton 4, Liverpool 4. 15 minutes left to go, Goodison Park. I feel much better about life. I'm on my second pint.
Where you going later?
No idea.
Where are you meeting?
No idea.
Who are you meeting?
Can't say that on the internet.
Nice.
To bed. Sorry. No, it's an old friend.
James.
No.
Should we just call him James?
Right. I don't know where to look. Walcott off. Livramento is on. Bournemouth still battling, still in contention for this game. Go on. Oh, bad clearance. And that looks like a bad foul there.
Oh dear.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Yerry Mina's involved in absolutely everything here. Vigna
versus Mina.
Yerry Mina's trying to get all kinds sent off here. He's grabbing hold of all kinds of people. Corner.
I've got
to Liverpool.
a
Trent.
bet builder on this one.
Outswinger from Trent to the penalty spot. Matip can't head it towards.
Oh yeah.
Diaz.
There's nothing in that.
Elliot, good first touch. Come on, reverse
Trent.
ball, lovely. Trent Alexander-Arnold, one touch, two
Diaz.
touch.
Diaz.
Looking for that pass,
Diaz.
cuts inside. Trent blocked.
He was right there. Play the pass.
Elliot again. Diaz floated to Henderson. Henderson back across the face. Matip got a touch. Oh, acrobatically cleared away. Liverpool are all in on this one, Chris. It's got Southampton counter-attack 5-4 all over it. Henderson.
I'll tell you what, for a game that doesn't matter, to get a 4-4 out of it is fair play, isn't it, really?
Ooh. Trent just asking whether there was a handball in that shot there.
Oh my God, that's a foul by Tarkovsky on Solanke. It's getting a little bit tasty, that other game, you know. And this doesn't work
James
for
Milner.
Everton.
Salah. Diogo Jota inside the penalty area. Oh, just missed. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Everton are playing a side that are safe. They need to not make it testy. They need to not make it like this, because the more you wind them up, you're going to get them involved in the fucking game and they're going to want to score more. You want to take the sting out of the game. It's just stupid by them. And I bet you it's the crowd that's fucking getting them.
They've got no idea how to be.
The crowd will be up, it'll be loud, and they'll be forcing Everton into this. They need to just keep the ball, take it away from Bournemouth and make Bournemouth not arsed. It's stupidity.
Yeah.
And it might send them down.
You do remember this is Everton. And they have no idea how to control a football match because they're fucking rubbish. But the idea is absolutely spot on. Jota trying to bundle his way into the box. Southampton stab it clear for the moment. Come on, kind of green wall, shut this one down. Southampton have given up this. Look at this. They've got no one there. Harvey Elliott goes back. Well done, wins the ball. And the referee says play on. Advantage to Liverpool. Henderson goes for the quick counter. Mohamed Salah! He's going for the volley! He's hit the post! Oh, Salah!
Did he mean that, or was he trying to control
I
it?
have no idea, Chris. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's tried to lob the goalkeeper first time. Over the top. Yeah, I think
Fucking
he has.
hell!
Oh, it's at the outside of the left post. He's just trying.
He's trying to control that, isn't he?
I mean, not at that weight, surely. Oh, he's 6 inches away from back in his
don't know.
20th
Oh my
of the
God.
season. Come on, I want Salah to score the winner here, Chris. I think he deserves it.
Well, I want him to get his 20th. Yeah. Winner. That would be lovely. Classic Salah. West Ham on the attack against Leicester. They're losing 2-0 at the moment. West Ham, 2-1.
2-1.
Oh, the Leicester fans will be even more nervous. Bournemouth on the attack, little 1-2, Solanke. Oh, he plays a ball across. Oh, just right.
So Everton, play on. Everton's coming forward here. Can they get the goal to put this one to bed to save their Premier League status? Damari Gray dancing inside the box. Slipped at a vital moment. Goal kick. Jan Bednarek there. Is he going off for Southampton? He's getting some treatment. 10 minutes left to go. Alex McCarthy's going to take the goal kick.
Okay, I'm going to change my mind, right? What's going to happen now is in the 98th minute, Bournemouth are going to score in the added time, but Leicester will concede another goal against West Ham and draw.
Yeah, Everton's still up in the worst. Oh, here comes Salah, Jota and Diaz and Gakpo all arriving. And he picks the wrong ball, plays it straight to a Southampton head. Trent Alexander-Arnold, vicious drive, blocked. Elliott, he's got Henderson outside him. Can he pick the cross out? Tries to find Trent at the byline. Does. Trent stands it up. Diaz doesn't reach him. It's going to drop to Gakpo. Gakpo goes for the curler. Kicked away. Oh, Liverpool are guying up here. Gomez back defending. He's not done very well, though. Come on, Liverpool. Keep the door shut here. Jesus Christ. Southampton have all of a sudden got men up in support. They've gone for goal. It's over the bar. Goal kick to Liverpool. Windlords has just get pissed, lads. Anyway, might
Arsenal
as well.
are beating Wolves 5-0 now.
Well, this is like a similar situation to Southampton in, but albeit the opposite end of the table. Is Arsenal season's dead and buried. There's nothing to play for anymore. They're having that like good vibes farewell thing. Fair play to them. Too little, too late. Trent. Little chop back inside. Back to Henderson. Elliott now wide on the right hand side. Salah ahead. Trent inside. Gives it to Trent. He's got Gakpo alongside him. Floats it to Luis Diaz. Header. Oh, it's not cleared. Salah still got it. Come on, Mo. Floats it over. Oh, no one there. We're knocking on the door here. Just doing stupid things. They're knocking on it with like random body parts.
Like your elbow. Why would you do that?
No idea. Use the key. Try the door handle. That's what they've not tried yet.
Have you got a ring doorbell? Let's try that.
We're into the final 10 minutes of the season. Southampton 4, Liverpool 4. Everton 1, Bournemouth 0.
It's last-ditch defending from Everton against Bournemouth again. I saw a stat just a minute ago saying Bournemouth had 73% of the ball since Everton scored. Could Diceball be the reason they concede, sitting back and not taking the game to Bournemouth? Because they looked much better throwing bodies forwards, obviously.
Oh, Trent's giving it away. Queven Callagher, quick off his line, well
Bournemouth
done.
On the attack, whipped in. Backstick.
Oh, it's missed everyone. Moore couldn't get on the end of it. Here come Liverpool again now. Harvey Elliott wide right. Good touch. Keeps it in his path. He's got Salah ahead of him. Still Elliott. Finds Diaz. Oh, Diaz just lingered, waited for it to reach him. It didn't have the weight. We'll need to get back and defend here. Good skills. Trent defensively has been fucking woeful.
Yeah, it's been shit, hasn't he?
Here he comes on the attack though. Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's got an assist to his name. Can he add another? He's got to run outside. Played across the box.
Mo was waiting in the middle of the 6-yard box and it was cut out. Good play by Trent, waiting for the run of Gakpo. Somebody said we've missed 2 super chats.
That's news to me.
Yeah, that's because we missed them.
Oh, Craig Tebbs. If we score to win in the last minute, I went Paul with his top off and his knees again with the full screaming. Did we ever get Pajak Nunes?
No, milking that for all it's worth, mate.
There you go. Deep corner. Diaz. Back into the penalty area. Milner stabs it forward. Matip heads it across, headed away for now, only to the edge of the 18-yard box. Elliott, lovely little cushion header to Trent. He's got a left-footed cross now. Oh, it's over the head of Diaz, a full stretch. Ward-Prowse tries to play it out. Southampton looking again to strike on the counter-attack. Cody Gakpo, brilliant. Classic Jurgen Klopp attacking play there, coming from the wrong side to win the ball back. Milner. Diaz. Gakpo. Gakpo goes for goal. Dipped, but just over the bar.
He's so good when he drops deep and wins that ball and finds the space. He's going to be so exciting. I think he's the reason that Bobby's decided to leave, I wonder whether if we don't sign him in January, whether Bobby stays.
It's possible.
We just look at him and go, fuck me, he's amazing. Like, what am I going to do? With a priest. Oh, there was nearly a pen for Bournemouth. They all looked at the referee. Goodison held its breath.
I don't know whether we did, Jay Nugent. Hope Everton score an own goal to go down, but I'm going to say it again. Nevertheless, I think we're up to date on Super Chats. Thank you so much, everyone. 5 minutes to go, and I'm feeling a little heady. Not going to lie. Pint and a half, and Liverpool scoring goals. 5 minutes of the season remains. Everton are in the box seat, and Alex Iwobi's just driven a shot wide. And there's Demarai Gray going down and trying to get some kind of injury time added on again. I really hope they do that, what they did last week, where they play the injury time that they should. James Ward-Prowse is off for Southampton, claps the crowd. Could be a game for the final time. Will a Premier League club be interested in him? I wonder whether for him, Newcastle getting in the Champions League might be the worst thing that's happened to his career.
He would have ended up there without that, wouldn't he? Yeah, 100%. Oh, is that Demarai Gray looks injured?
Wild.
There's a question there.
Leicester clearly know what's going on there. They're fans with a deep depression. They just know that they are waiting on Bournemouth to do something, anything, to save them from relegation.
Oh, the stewards are getting out at Goodison now. Pitch invasion? Goodison, they stay up?
100%, yeah.
Did they do that last year?
Can't remember.
I think they did.
If you're going to pitch invade, do it for... They're not going to win a trophy, Chris. This is the closest thing they're going to get. Come on. Oh, little light there from Liverpool. Go on, Harvey. Goes to ground. Brilliant. Great tackle. Sends Liverpool on the counter. Salah keeps it alive. Oh, Salah and Elliott getting each other's way there. Salah recovers. Milner now. Emptying the tank for Liverpool. Jordan Henderson, Milner, captain and vice-captain linking up. Cody Gakpo with one of the worst pieces of control he'll ever do in his whole career. Trent, Elliott. Elliott's got space to run into. He's got Diaz wide right. Salah's through the middle. Gakpo lingering back edge of the penalty area. Diaz across the box. Oh, no one there. Henderson with the volley. Oh, good save. Smart volley from Jordan Henderson.
Well, didn't he?
He really did.
First time. Doesn't let it bounce either. It's a full volley. On target. Yeah, nice volley that, mate. Well done.
Lovely technique. Decent save from the goalkeeper. 2.5 minutes plus stoppage time. 3 left at Goodison Park.
I think I've got a corner there as well.
Harvey Elliott back doing the dirty work there. Well done, Harvey. Really well done. Really intelligent play. Henderson goes back to Cleveland Callagher. Everton throwing it to the back stick. Big header up and over the bar. Goal kick to Bournemouth. James Tarkowski sprints to get back in position. It's Joel Matip now striding down the right hand side. Ball in to Salah. To Trent. Trent back to Salah. Rolls it inside. Tries to get it back off Jota. Can't quite. Elliott again. Southampton have got so many bodies there. Trent dances past his man. Well done. Elliott's going to go outside and Trent's not going to use him. He's going to cross it. No one there. No one there to attack it. It's going to roll out. It's going to hit the corner flag. It's a throw in to Southampton. Right in the corner. Oh,
Bournemouth can't get out of their half really either. It's been all Everton the last sort of 5 minutes or so. They're really struggling to get forward. It just doesn't look like they're going to score. It really doesn't look like Bournemouth are going to score here.
Gakpo. Salah! Oh, what a save, McCarthy! Fuck off!
Right footed as well, yeah. Bournemouth they're never going to score here. It's just not going to happen.
Well done, Chris.
I'm trying, mate. Yeah, they've just lost the ball. They're never going to score.
I want to see that stoppage time board. Trent, a couple of bounces of the ball, just put it right on the edge of the quadrant. Corner, far side of the pitch. Gomez and Matip. So does Gakpo moving towards the near post. Salah's at the back. Gakpo challenges the keeper and he does well to hold on there.
She can't watch. Head in hands. My word, that must be so fucking stressful. But at least the stress is coming from the game you're watching. If you're an Everton fan, if the stress is coming from if Leicester get another goal and you're out, that's so much harder to watch.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what we had last season, wasn't it? You know, like knowing that City were up against Villa, and you're like, oh well, yeah, it doesn't matter what's happening in front of us. Leicester fans are having that right now. Oh, right, 7 minutes of added time at St Mary's. If that theme presents itself at Goodison Park,
loads of subs with us, wasn't it?
Salah now, very wide on the right-hand side, coming inside. He's got lots of bodies between him and the goal. He finds Trent, takes a moment, takes a touch, dribbles, crosses, cut out for the moment. Elliott slices his volley. It's going to drop to James Milner.
I think Bournemouth are going long throw here. Oh, it's a free kick. Is it a free kick?
Diaz, bad touch. He's going to give it back to
Milner. It is. They're throwing bodies.
To Luis Diaz. Here's Luis Diaz. Still Diaz goes for goal. Miles away. Terrible.
Bournemouth are throwing a few bodies in there. 6 minutes of added time in Leicester. What's that? What's that, mate? 10 minutes of added time in the
minutes of added time at Goodison Park. You could not write it any better than Jordan Pickford giving Bournemouth 10 more minutes to try and relegate them. I'm saying this out loud now in case we need to do an edit on this later. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Oh, my word.
Oh, God, if you had any hair to lose, you'd be pulling it out.
My God. Liverpool themselves need to make sure they don't throw this game away. Milner with a big header up. Henderson, Gakpo.
If you look closely, you'll see Seamus Coleman on the bench going, fucking hell, Jordan.
Come on, Liverpool, win this game. Great ball into the path of Mohamed Salah. Takes it in his stride. He's inside the penalty area. Mohamed Salah! Oh, he's put it wide, Mo! Oh, Mo, come on. It looks so easy all over. Oh, Bournemouth are in! Oh, good defending.
Oh, Cody's down. They might have to bring Michael Keane on for 10 minutes here, Paul. This could be fun. Oh, it's miles wide. It's miles wide.
He's got 5 more minutes left to get to that 20 Premier League goals. Big moment out at Goodison Park.
8.5 minutes left.
To play.
Fucking hell, mate. Oh, he's been stood on there.
Solanke just stood on the back of Conor Cody's knee there.
27 attempts to 13 in our game. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. This last, 20 minutes, 25 minutes has just literally been all us. They've given up. They've given their all. They're having the Southampton up to get it to 4-2. They're absolutely done. They're empty, whereas it feels like Liverpool have still got a point to prove, and they've just about maybe got enough time to do it. It's Diaz, Matip, Trent, good chest.
Hello.
Hops one forward for Mohamed Salah. Elliott's forward. Diaz is forward. Trent's advancing. Salah with the ball deflected corner to Liverpool. As Bournemouth's goalkeeper Travers has it.
Come on.
Bournemouth look to build again. Bournemouth look like a team who want to go and grab something here.
And that's because Everton pissed them off. They poked the bear, Paul.
Yeah. Let's really hope so. Sweet fucking Christ. Oh, Bournemouth give the ball away. Everton got a chance to come forward.
They're just not very good, Bournemouth. That's their problem as well.
Yeah.
Couple that with the fact that they don't really care.
Well done, referee. Let that one go. Should have cut in swinging corner from Liverpool. Matip up, keeper fists it away.
Why is the ref in orange?
I don't know.
Oh, because they wear light blue.
Diaz. Salah. Oh, he got fouled there. Gakpo. Salah. To Jordan Henderson. To Harvey Elliott. chips it up. Oh, the keeper rips it out of the air. It was inches away from an open goal. Southampton come forward again. 3 minutes left at St Mary's. Can Liverpool fashion one good, clear opportunity on goal to try and snatch this one?
Oh, he's done brilliantly there. He's absolutely had Gakpo and Elliott off.
Can Southampton
What's that
do the
number
same?
17, mate?
Oh, Trent ghosted pass. Gone for goal. Good save, Kelleher. Corner to Southampton. Whatever. Just over 6 minutes left at Goodison Park. It's gone to the back stick. Kiefer Moore. It is on the volley. Oh, Pickford saves. God. Jesus Christ. Whipped in again. Can you keep it alive?
Yeah, this time. That was a hell of a save by Pickford.
And again, Pickford claims it. Right, fucking hell. Amina jumps on him and throws him to the floor. Take up every second at Goodison Park. Armstrong with the corner.
Jesus Christ. It's a good volley as well, isn't it?
Well blocked Milner.
Oh, my days.
Goal
It's
kick.
right down his throat.
Kiefer Moore did brilliantly there. And Vigna, left-footed volley. It's a good strike. Hey, that's what you do there. Just get your hands on it. Shit in hell. Oh, that's a free kick, ref. Yeah, free kick to Bournemouth. Right on the left-hand side.
Throw the bodies forward, lads.
Trent one into the channel for Mohamed Salah to chase. I'm not sure Diaz's movement's right here. Still Salah. Oh, well tackled.
Not centre forward.
It's not going to be Salah's day, this, is it? It's just not going to be.
Look at those
day.
faces. They are so scared. Come on. Win it. Win it. Go on, Bournemouth. They've lost it. Oh, and Everton counter-attacked.
This is the moment for Everton.
There's an extra ball on the pitch. Oh, he's kicked it out. Why did you do that? You should have left it on the pitch. He should have left that ball on the
Should have
pitch.
done, yeah. What's he doing? Idiot. Come on, Liverpool. One more minute for Liverpool to try and end the season on an unlikely 5-4 win. Gomez, Henderson. Meanwhile, Goodison Park. 4.5 minutes remain. Elliott's lovely ball outside to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Plays it flat into Mo Salah. Oh, he's fighting to keep it alive. Salah stabs it clear away. Well, I don't think it was on target, but it was stabbed away by the Southampton defender, Elliott. Gomez is on the edge. Go on, Joe. First goal. Toe poke. Oh, good save, McCarthy.
Never gonna fucking happen.
Never gonna happen. And that was probably that for Liverpool. Just under 30 seconds left.
Oh, Mo. Bournemouth have got it. Everton have committed a few bodies forwards as well. They're not settling.
That's a great piece of skill, that one done. Bournemouth keeping the ball. Leicester
Leicester
is
won.
done. Leicester have done their part. They've done all they can do. It was finished Leicester 2, West Ham 1. They are lingering.
That's our game over.
Poised, waiting. And it is full time at St Mary's. Liverpool's season ends on an unbeaten run since shifting to the new formation, but it does not end on a win. 2 draws to finish out the campaign. Liverpool finish 5th, as we already knew, of course. They will be playing Europa League football next season. A fitting farewell for Bobby Firmino, who's managed to score his final Liverpool goal in front of a travelling Liverpool assembled set of fans. Delighted at that moment, I'm certain. A farewell for James Milner, who gave us all for full 97 minutes on the pitch there. But yes.
It's back to the Everton-Bournemouth game, really.
Yes,
and
it
now
is.
there has been...
3 minutes.
There has been a twist, but there's been no turns. I feel like it needs more drama. I feel like the Premier League normally gets more drama than this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like them just scoring with 20 minutes to go.
I mean, it's been that kind of season though, hasn't it? It doesn't... This is what the season's been all over, is... The drama's been bollocks all season long. Like, it threatened
Pure
drama, it promised
manufactured.
drama all season, but then City have just cruised to the title. Right.
Everton have got it.
2.5 minutes
Throw in.
left at Goodison Park. If you're just joining us, Liverpool have drawn 4-4, whatever. We knew we were playing in the Europa League. We knew we finished 5th. We're going to watch this game for the final minutes at Goodison Park and see if Jordan Pickford, taking time out the game, will provide the extra time that
Bournemouth
allows
have got the
Bournemouth
throw
a
in there.
chance to win and relegate Everton. Leicester, as it stands, have done what they can do. They beat West Ham. If Everton concede, They are relegated.
Oh, he's giving it too much space there. Coleman
slams it into the touch there. Coleman's dead, mate.
He was on the bench there before. He's obviously crocked though, and he was that bad injury a few weeks ago. Like, this must be crazy now. And like, the mad thing is, like, look, I know Everton aren't down yet. Leicester won the title a few years ago and they're down. If Everton stay up. Like, we've not talked about that because all we've spoken about is the fact that Everton could go down. Yeah. I'm fucking made up Leicester have gone.
I fucking hate Leicester.
I hate Leicester.
Yeah.
And I hate Vardy. Yeah. And I hate all of that. So I'm made up that Leicester have gone down. And if they do go down, great. If they stay up, I'll be made up that Everton have gone down. It's win-win.
The game on someone's phone there.
Well, maybe if you stand in the middle of the pitch, you can get reception.
A goal for Everton would seal their survival, but as it stands, there's a minute to play at Goodison Park. A goal for Bournemouth will relegate Everton.
What happens here between...
If you want Everton to get relegated, drop a like on the stream right now. Carry on.
What happens here between Colleen and Rebecca? Do you think there's a little text sent from Colleen?
Like, it's just two fingers.
Fuck you.
And that's it, yeah, absolutely.
30 seconds to play. He's fuming. Look at him. You got a small dick. There could be added time here, and there probably should be. This ball has not been in play for a large portion of this 10 minutes. Everton just launch the ball as far away from goal as they can, and somehow manage to go out for a Bournemouth throw.
This is surely, it looks like Everton sit on the precipice of survival just to put the final full stop on what has been a fucking cack season all over for Liverpool fans. Ball sent into the channel. Everton just got to keep the door shut.
The 10 minutes is up. Maybe the final attack of the Premier League season. Oh, there's a throw into Bournemouth. Big launcher.
Added on time. And there it is. Everton are safe.
Wow.
What a load of fucking wank.
Fair fucks.
Anyway, that's us. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined us this season on Redmen TV. Not the season we all would have wanted, of course. I think we can all say that with absolute certainty.
I don't want to see them celebrate.
I mean, Chris, they're celebrating on the pitch like they've won the European Cup.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, you guys are absolutely amazing. We've got some boss stuff coming up this summer. We're not done. Because the football never really ends. Liverpool won't play for a bit, but we'll have transfers covered inside and out. We're going to be speaking to experts, journalists, to find out what is going on inside Liverpool's transfer business this summer. We've also got Bobby Firmino, Best in the World, a 3-part documentary series coming out this summer. Episode 1 is free on YouTube, coming out on the 23rd of June, so make sure you set your calendars for that one. Early release on Redmen Plus, and episode 2 and 3 exclusively on Redmen Plus. We've spoken to some brilliant people. Episode 1 is phenomenal. If you want to get involved with everything we do, it does support what we do. Thank you for your super chats. Thank you for your subscriptions, of course, on YouTube. But if you love Redmen, you want us to basically continue to grow and continue to be the enterprise that we love being, then please do consider going to redmenplus.com and signing up. We've got a boss offer. We wouldn't want you to just have it, and pay through the nose. Times are hard. We recognise that. Use the code YEAR. Get a Club Captain yearly subscription at 50% off. Go to Club Captain, choose a yearly subscription, use the code YEAR, Y-E-A-R, and get it for just £25 for an entire 12 months of Redmen Plus action. That's podcasts that you can listen on the go. That's the Bobby Firmino documentary. That's transfers all summer. That's pre-season, the new season, all the way back to Liverpool. If you sign up today, you'll get all of next season when we're back in a title challenge as well. So yeah, code Y-E-A-R, YEAR, to get 50% off a yearly subscription on redmenplus.com. Anyway, Chris, do you want to say anything before we go?
Nah, fucking a bit gutted, to be honest. I was kind of looking forward to Everton going down in the end.
It's never going to happen. It's more miserable for Everton staying up because they're not going to get any better.
They are going to be shit next season as well. So we can take that, a small crumb of comfort in these trying times, on to transfers next. Indeed. Someone said in the comments there, over to FSG, it's over to Liverpool. Like, what are we going to do in the summer? And it promises to be exciting in that regard. So we don't just return next season. We're going to be here every single day pretty much with new shows. So don't just disappear. Support us. and find out more about Liverpool Football Club throughout the summer, because we'll be reacting to absolutely everything that happens, promise you.
Thank you to Ben Pryor, member 36 months. Says thank you so much for the whole season, guys. He's a YouTube member here. Yeah, thank you so much, Ben. And thank you to everyone who's joined us in the comments, whether you're a paid member or not. It doesn't matter. We love the support of each and every one of you guys. Crap season. It was a crap season. The worst in recent memory for Liverpool. But I believe it'll get better. I hope you do too. And yeah, a huge summer for Liverpool, huge summer for FSG. How's it go? Well, you know what? We're going to be here to find out, and I hope you'll join us too. Anyway, that's it from me, Paul Meach, from that man, Chris Pajak, from our wonderful guys in the other room, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed the show. Did you know that if you become a Club Legend subscriber, that's a yearly Club Legend on redmenplus.com, we will send you 2 instant free merch codes to get yourself some decent clobber from Redmen merch. So it's a no-brainer. Go and do it.